Let's go. I can see my future and it's looking bright. Not used to the light, I was born at night. But I'm used to a fight, not a new sight. Left, right, everybody roll the dice. No regrets when I finally leave. I'll finally be the final be a better me. My destiny is to invest in me. A quest to be the best, yeah, let you free. From a world that's been feeling so wounded. I got dreams and they feel so lucid. I got dreams that they think are stupid. It's alright, sit back as I do this. I don't take this life for granted, my mind's expanding. It's time for a fight, command of the war. I want more, yeah, I said I want more. Took a life full of hooks, time to even the score.
One life left, so I gotta make it count. Two bloody ends, work hard just to build it now. Three more doubts in my head, try to tear me down. But I won't let it show. Four limbs carry me along through the struggle now. 5 toes tangle off the edge. Don't look down, 6 feet deep. What will I leave when I'm underground? I don't know.
Let's go,
but watch me go.
Take a deep breath in, can you feel that? That's 1 in a billion, wait, 1 in a trillion. A life that's been given, a life that's worth living. I don't wanna miss it, I'll get up and get it. Cause I got a vision, I got ambitions. I've got the energy, I'm on a mission. Passion and purpose, they light the ignition. I made a decision, so listen up. I'm here to take a stance. You cannot keep me down, taking from underground. I'm here to take a chance. Never down for the count, I'll go another round. Do you believe?
Yes, I believe.
I can achieve, I'll do it for me. I wanna be free, I have to be free. So get off your knees, stand up and believe. I don't need money, I don't need fame. That shit is all coming as soon as I change. Take a step forward, the path is the same. 1 step at a time, push through all the pain. I just need me, I need belief. These gatekeepers try to keep me from a dream. A game made of gold, all money and souls. I'll never give up till I rip through their walls. I'll take the risk, I'll take the hits. The bigger the gamble, the bigger the win. Like Chester, it's crawling through all of my skin. Adrenaline pumping, I'll push to the end. Doesn't even matter, we all die in the end. No happily ever after, fuck yeah, it all matters. We all die, but my soul takes a whole new chapter.
1 life left, so I gotta make it count. 2 bloody ends, work hard just to build it now. 3 more doubts in my head, try to tear me down. But I won't let it show. 4 limbs carry me along through the struggle now. 5 toes tangle off the edge, don't look down. 6 feet deep, what will I leave when I'm underground? I don't know, but watch me go. I just need to wake up. Get me out this nightmare. Shackles on my ankles. They try to keep me high. I just need to wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. I just need to wake up.
What's up, everybody? Welcome in.
What's up? What's up?
We got some Sugar City. What's up, Snark and Sass? Good to see you.
Evening, folks. How you doing?
What's up, John Denicola?
Gentlemen, how are you?
I can't complain.
But you people's a little fuzzy. He's got some static going on.
Fuzzy?
That you people does, yeah. A little buzzing. Oh, that made it louder. There, now it's gone.
Now it's gone. All right.
Yep. What's up, Lucky? Good to see you.
You know, Lucky, I'm kind of disappointed. You tagged everybody else in that Colorado story but me. Regan won't touch that stuff, man. You don't touch the small town. That's our job.
You're back with a little buzz again. Oh, yeah. Technical difficulty. We started a little early, guys. They start the meeting at 6. So we get everything worked out and whatnot. Should be a pretty exciting meeting tonight. There's some good stuff on the agenda. Plus, we got public comment, you know. Should be actually fairly interesting. They do have an executive session. They need to receive some legal advice.
Some.
I wonder if that Michael Matthews knows he's famous.
So yes, we got that and stuff. So yeah.
And where'd Hank go? What's up? How you doing, Michael Matthews? What's up, buddy? How you doing?
I thought this was for six.
He looks disturbed by us. Hey. Is that Elvis on the wall?
Yeah, that's what you see.
That is Elvis on the wall.
Yeah, I thought so. Oh, yeah. A honka.
Well, I got to tell you, from what's in the background and the fact that he's smoking, I'm surprised he got all those medals. Breakfast of Champions.
Maybe. I mean, these kind of meetings, you kind of got to smoke before you come to them. I'm with him. He looks nervous. Don't be nervous, Michael. It's all right, bud. Oh, them bits. Here's that them bits again. She's with Sursa. Them bits.
Thank you.
Yeah, Ashley is the attorney representing Sursa.
Hi, buddy. What's up, Michael? Good to see you. Glad you made it. Wish more people from the community would join.
I'm gonna handle it tomorrow, but if it makes me sick, that's what I'm scared of. So
John, you should totally wave.
But Lewis is actually gonna be here tomorrow during the day. So if nothing else, Larissa could stop and pick me up and drop me back off. So yeah, and tell her just to call me off.
Give him the wave. Give him the wave. See what he does.
Get your refrigerator switched.
Yeah, for now.
Hey.
If I give her free stuff away this week.
No.
Big boy.
He kind of sounded a little stressed this morning when they talked.
We got to make it fun somehow, guys. Sorry.
Maybe got like
I'm wondering if I'm actually controlling their screen because he looks confused on why he's on large.
Must have been a video. Yeah, we did a couple compressors went down in our rack house.
He's a nice guy.
He seems cool.
The last time that happened, Walmart
We'll
was handing
see.
out free.
All right. To the action.
Yeah.
My buddy Cody.
Doesn't,
Is that a Boston hat he's wearing?
I was gonna say, it looks like he switched it up. Boston,
He's-
Broncos.
Oh no. No. Oh.
You should, because they say it's all, because you find weather. I got a call from Joe Berkeley.
His hoodie is the Wildcats. That definitely looks like a Boston Red Stock hat.
Mixing it up on you. You better go comment just for that now.
Probably wants to go. But, yeah,
Wildcats,
I,
yeah.
got a call from him and he goes, well, I hate to tell you this, but I know you've been the chairman of the library board for the 95 years. You've dissolved the library one. And I said, you can't just dissolve the library one. And he goes, well, we did. And I'm like, yes. Sharon. And I said, well, what did you tell her?
What? Yeah. They have a new phone service.
It is. But she didn't know that. I talked to her briefly. Oh, really? Last couple days. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're gonna bring. Anyway, so. Right there. Hey.
No, it is. Oh, wait, you'll have a better. You'll have a better understanding.
Sorry.
Oh, okay. I see that. You can't do it in your own time. It will be set to the next one.
Evening, Stock and Saps, Lucky. Good to see you guys.
I don't know, but I know he reached out.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was someone about the other day. I said you walked through.
That I just.
Well, I thought.
Lucky, if you're still in here, did you ever watch that news story? Because I couldn't find it. I found the short for it, but I couldn't find the story itself.
How do you,
I don't know, it took me a while to figure it out.
I emailed them for a link. I just haven't received anything.
That relief, I was asking that, because that's so, he said, what's that? We wouldn't. Well, that was a big part of the problem we had this last year. There was one tires from now, this is the solution, he's, they do maintenance, they automatically get it all. So from purchasing for like 5 months. So, which considerably saying that. So it's a little brand. And we have. And we may have found Bunch of fun. Clear.
Not how many water lines they hit.
Everyone just did it half. And how many gas lines they pay.
A little bit, so.
As soon as I wanted to, they didn't want to have it.
Well, that's why I was really going into it in depth is because. Yeah. That's awesome. I have get into it, but only briefly because.
Seems nervous.
Right?
But no, we have options. Yeah. And worked with Vicky yesterday, again, everything that requested. We found, I think, everything. So if they accept it, we can move on. We don't discuss on top.
Yeah. And then Sarah told him really were bad. I told him we did it all away.
We're gonna fix it. Yeah.
Okay, it's 6 o'clock, so we're gonna call this meeting to order.
Oh, snap.
We're up and going.
There's recording at the top.
Okay. I'd like to welcome everybody to the meeting. You could please rise to say the pledge of allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Mr. Evor is very ill. He will not be here tonight to give us a count prayer. So we'll go back to roll call.
Okay. Gary Massey. Eric Roberts.
He is absent.
Cody Broyles.
Here.
Ron Rusher.
Here.
Jake Polar.
Here.
And then Cindy Carley.
Here.
And our attorney is here and I am here.
Okay. Before we go into executive session, I would like to remind everyone that we are here to have a formal meeting. This is a municipal meeting. There will be no disruptions tonight. If someone's talking, please be aware that we will take turns. There will be no screaming tonight. We just can't have it. I mean, we can't. We don't get anything done. We are here to conduct official business. So I'm asking everyone to please, when someone is talking, be respectful to them and let them have their time. I mean, they either come in and put their name on the agenda or they put their name on the public comment. And we feel that everyone's comments are very important and we want to hear everyone. And when everybody's talking, we can't even hear them. So if everybody could please just be respectful and be nice, we would appreciate it. Also, I would like to let everybody know that our audits are complete. They're just waiting on a few things from us to send them to DOLA. I want to give Cody credit because Cody was on the phone with the CPA a lot. He did all of the calling, all of the making sure that they were getting it done. And when we all came on the board, that was what we came on for, was to get those audits done and caught up. So we are caught up to 25. So we are ready. Good. So I give Cody all the credit because he was the one that was on the phone calling and set up meetings and did it. So I appreciate that because I know how busy his life is. So we are now going to go into executive session. We have to go in and talk to Sursa. So we shouldn't be there very long, hopefully 10-15 minutes, and then we'll be back out. So Cody, if you would read the, oh, is it that?
Oh, no.
That, yeah.
We're going into executive session, discuss personal matter under CRS section 24-6-402. Not involving any specific employee who has requested discussion of a matter in open session, any member of this body or an elected official, or personal policies that do not require discussion of personal matters to the employees. To discuss employees evaluations, it's not discussing employee evaluations.
That's time to call approved, yes, ASAP.
So we're going to go in the office and make a phone call to search that, and then we'll be right back out, okay? You guys can hold tight.
All right. We'll see you later, Ashley Dembits. Right?
Yeah, Ashley, we'll see you later. I'm sure you're gonna want to listen in on those public
Bye.
comments.
See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. We ought to invite Michael over here, man. Shit. Come on over to the party, Michael. All
You
right, so
know, hold on. Maybe I can.
I was gonna say I got an idea, but let me see if I can make it work.
You should be able to chat with them.
Yeah, here in a little bit. I'm sure you could once the room's cleared. But watch. Let's see if I can do this. Look at that. Look at that.
Look at what?
Put him on the big screen.
I don't know if this is gonna work. Oh, it works.
That's funny.
Let's see if he clicks the link.
I know. I'm trying to do it without talking. I mean, we could just talk to him, but isn't this funnier?
It is. Mike, come on over. Hit the link, bro.
Oh man. What up, Mike? Come hang out with the
confused them.
He's been sure all that stuff. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I know.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
You're live on YouTube, Mike.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Everybody's watching.
And I've seen several times doing that. Oh, yeah. You're going to.
We like your Elvis Presley.
Oh, yeah. He said, God, it's like. And he goes to the paper. Oh, so.
Hey, ask him
Click
if
the
he
link
knows
in
any,
Mike.
dirty-
Click the link
dirty
in chat.
secrets
Come on
of
over to
Sugar
the.
City.
Come on over to the show. Come on, man. Click the link in chat.
Yeah, we'll let you right up on the show.
The ones that. Oh, you talked about. I don't know. I talked about the other two. I'm a nice guy.
Look, you can watch the meeting from our show and you can talk. How about that? And you don't have to worry about getting kicked out. Come on over, Mike. Click the link. He is looking confused as hell.
All right, he might be coming over.
He looks scared.
Oh,
All right, Mike. Well, invitation was out there, bro. If you want to come up on the show, you're more than welcome.
No, I think he left.
No.
Oh, there he is. All right.
No, the Sursa lady left.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I seen somebody leave.
Yeah, they had to do the phone call in the executive session with her.
Well, it might.
That's funny. I don't care who you are.
Yeah, because they all the bills are same.
Oh, somebody came back. Oh, good citizen came back.
Just me.
Coming
over, Mike? You ever been on YouTube before? Is this your first time?
You're doing great, Mike.
You're doing really good.
You're doing good, Mike.
It's easier to talk over here. We got that link. Do you see the link in the chat at the bottom of the screen where it says chat? Yeah, we put a link right in there. You can click it. You can come over on the show, watch with us, and talk with us. You can tell us what you think is going on around there. You're invited. No pressure.
Lori, you liking that? Oh man.
We like to talk to the locals, get their opinion on what's going on. And there's a lot of shit going on. We'd like to see it get straightened up.
I don't know, guys. I don't know if he's gonna come over. We're trying, right? I'm trying.
Oh.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah.
So I changed it to heat.
All right, let me try.
All right, so if you go on YouTube on your phone or something, I think you're using your laptop, right, Mike?
I'm using both.
Oh, okay. So do you see us on there?
Yeah.
All right, I was gonna say, you people. Yeah, we're just covering the meeting tonight.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh yeah, we're getting waves.
I can see all of it. It's Michael Matthews. And you can vote and get citizen.
Yeah.
Hey, Kim.
Yeah, buddy. What do you think? What do you think, Michael? What can help Sugar
It's
City?
different. Different.
Everybody's gotta help Sugar City. It's in bad trouble.
The ideas you got to help it make it better.
Y'all should get Batman to come.
Batman was totally on another podcast. Did you see the podcast with Batman? There was a podcast with Batman on
We
it.
try to get him over here,
Yeah,
guys.
as a
I
guest
don't
star.
think we can. He's watching. He's watching.
I gotta go first.
What's up? You made it.
Yeah.
So, do you live in Sugar City, Mike?
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, I'm Good Citizen Media. This over here is you people. Down here in the corner is John DeNicola. We've been dealing with your town for a couple of years now, and we're trying to help, man. But they're just in a downward spiral. It almost seems. What do you think? What do you think would help make the town better?
Getting everything straightened out is what I'm thinking. They need to get it all straightened out.
Sometimes that's the only way, right?
That's it.
Mike, did you ever serve on the board or were involved with the council at all?
No.
Yeah. How long you been there, Mike?
Since 2005.
Okay, so a little while now, huh? Okay.
Hell yeah. What are your major concerns about the town? Like, what do you see as a citizen being a concern for the town?
Finance.
They need to get the finance straightened out, period.
Yeah,
Right.
see, a couple of years ago, they actually had a little bit of money. Like, we thought that was one of the least worries at that time, money. But now we see they don't even have 2 plug nickels to rub together. Yeah. All right. Yeah. I mean, finance definitely helps. No doubt about
I
it.
believe the term is they're operating in the red.
Yeah, at this point. But we've been there. I mean, obviously we've been there. Me and you people have been to Sugar City. I mean, it's a cool little town. It's got potential. It's got history.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's a cool place to retire, I would think, but
What's up, gammed up,
then
kid,
you
man?
run into stuff like this where you find out the town's broke and
Yeah.
I get it. Same with the infrastructure. To understand the infrastructure's in need of a lot of work. We see it a lot. We see it in a lot of towns. There's ways to fix it, believe it or not. I mean, these guys they don't have to crash. They could pull up out of it. They could get those audits done. That frees up like $70-some thousand that's being held.
No, it doesn't.
That would
They
help.
get the $70,000, but it's already been spent.
Wow.
Yeah, because they got bills. They got a lot of bills, and so at this point they can't pay the bills, right? It seems like they're close to being insolvent. So, if they get that money, that's being withheld, they can at least try to keep up with some of the bills. I mean, John's right. It's not going to be free and clear. I mean, it's spent already. It's pretty bad, 70-some grand spent. But you guys got a truck payment coming up, I believe, this month. That's like $30-some thousand.
March?
Yeah, could be March. Yeah.
If I remember correctly.
Yeah. Yep. And that's just one of the things, obviously. Payroll, there's quite a bit of payroll there that needs to be taken care of. It's a rough situation. The garbage trucks seem to need a lot of maintenance. And
Boy, they don't take care of them.
right. Right, and we've heard that too. They just don't take very good care of them.
So, Mike, do you work in town?
Actually, I'm a volunteer for a fire department.
Nice. Heck yeah. That's cool, man.
I just started that in October, so
Yeah. How do you like it?
Well,
it's different.
Yeah.
I'm going
You
through
got it.
training right now.
That's what I was
so-
gonna say. The training is pretty intense, or what?
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's cool though, man. You know, being able to help your neighbor when they're in a
That's
time of
it.
need. You know,
That's it.
that's what it takes. Yeah. That's good, man. You guys, so you're with the Sugar City department then?
Yes.
So you guys are under the Crowley County?
Right.
Okay. Right.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I live right behind the town hall.
Okay. Yeah, that's cool. Small town. I mean, kind of everybody does, don't they?
Yeah, sort of.
Yes.
I'm close. I'm close enough to the fire department. I just run out the back door. I'm there.
Right. That's cool.
hey, Mike, you said you've been there since 2005, right?
Yeah.
How many dumpster fires have you seen in the back of town hall?
None.
Oh, was that a different dumpster?
It could be. I never seen one in the back of town
Trying to
hall.
figure out
Not
where all
with
the
you.
records went, Mike.
Yeah, we're trying to figure out where all the records went, Mike.
Yeah. No, since I've been here, I haven't seen no fires back there.
Well, that's funny. I know where the records went. I could tell you. Let's see. In I believe June or July of 2025, the
Okay.
town passed a resolution to make sure that they destroyed certain meetings from 2022 where members of the board were discussing in executive session to avoid public participation, zoning issues,
Oh, see, I didn't know that.
of properties.
Wow.
And what was even funnier is one of the people that was sitting on the board, not only was he a sex offender, but apparently he was sitting on the board and the things that they were voting on had to do with his family members. It's interesting stuff.
Huh. Yeah, I didn't know nothing about that. Wow.
Yeah. Small world. Small world. Valley is
So
just
what they did is
small
they
place.
passed a resolution to burn those documents.
Gotcha.
But don't worry, I made sure I got a request in before they did it.
That's good.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if you watched the last meeting. Did you catch the last meeting?
No, I didn't.
No. Oh, they had one of these executive sessions for us last meeting because we threw the pants off them, and now they got to now they need advice from the lawyers on what to do. Well, they're broke.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Huh.
Might be a little piece of what they're talking about tonight too. I'm not 100% sure, but
Right.
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. They threw us out at a couple of those meetings, those Zoom meetings. They kicked us out a few times.
That's what I heard from somebody else here in town. They said that he keeps you guys out.
Yeah. I mean, why would they throw somebody like me out of a meeting? I'm a friendly guy.
Unless they're hiding something.
I mean, I'm a friendly kind of guy. No need to throw me out. I'm not there to cause no harm.
Right.
You know? They just don't like it because we can recite laws. And,
Right.
You know, that kind of takes away what they refer to as plausible deniability.
Gotcha.
And then, you know, that kind of takes away their qualified immunity. And, oh, man, it's a slippery slope. Once
Yeah.
It's easier to act right, but for some reason, most government officials haven't figured that out. I don't understand it.
Right.
You know.
Mike, have you ever considered running for the board?
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
I don't blame you, Mike. I really don't. But I mean, what stops you from running from the board? I guess would be a question. Like what would have to change in order for you to feel honorable sitting there? Because you said you're on the fire department. It means you like to help your neighbor, and I mean one of the best ways to help your neighbor is obviously in those positions, sitting in those seats. But
I'm not good with paperwork. Let's put it that way.
Well, I mean, there's not a whole lot of paperwork for the council. I mean, some, but not much.
They'll just have to change their attitudes. One.
Yeah, I can agree with that. I could agree with that, but yeah, we wonder, what stops people from running sometimes, and I get it. It's kind of hostile there, amongst each other and then the community, and I see it.
Oh, so do I. That's why I don't go in there.
Right. Yeah, I don't blame you. I mean, they definitely would. I agree. They'd have to change their attitude for me to sit up there with them too.
Right.
It's pretty unprofessional. Most all the meetings that we've watched. So you got the mayor cussing people out and shit. Then she gets mad if somebody says something to her, and it's like, oh, that's how it works. So we hear a lot of threats out there too, just on these meetings. We hear these people making threats in those meetings. So I don't blame you. I don't blame you for staying home. Really. I think that's why this place isn't filled with people, though, right? Is because a lot of those same reasons.
That's pretty much.
Because their attitude sucks and people make threats, and it's not really conducive to helping when it comes down to it.
Exactly. You're not helping your community when you do that. So if you're going to sit on the board or something, you got to be more deductive than what they're doing now.
Right.
Hey, Mike, just between us, how many times have you been to a meeting where the mayor had sworn at people in the
Twice.
audience? Meaning,
twice.
How many?
Twice.
Wow, that's terrible, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, nothing against the lady. I don't know her personally or anything. I've just watched her behavior. I see how she treats people, and she kind of treats them like they're not human. Maybe the people she likes, she treats different. But I've seen her treat others, and I try to treat everybody the same myself.
Exactly.
I don't have to like you, Mike. I don't have to like you to hear your opinion. And she should be that way as well. She doesn't have to like you or your opinion to hear it. So. I mean, we're not.
And the thing,
we can agree and disagree and still get along.
And that's the whole point of civil discourse, right, Mike?
Right.
Exactly. Because I'm sure we don't agree on
something that seems to be missing nowadays.
Exactly.
Well, everybody's right, it seems, right? So, that's kind of half the issue, I think.
That's it.
Man, I thought they said it was only going to be a couple minutes. They said this was going to be a short one.
Well, I have a feeling that the Sursa lawyer got hit with a curveball.
Oh, man. This is what we do, Mike. We do this all around Southern Colorado.
Yeah, I've catch you guys' videos.
Yeah, we just... Sometimes we are assholes, I'm not going to lie, but usually it's provoked,
What? Right.
Our intent is to help. I mean, we would like to help Sugar City. We'd like to promote them in a good light, man, but it's like, dude, they're not giving us that, really, sadly.
Exactly.
We work a lot.
Hank,
Go ahead, you people.
Hank came back.
Hank's back.
Hank's back.
All right. I'm still
I
in
mean,
that group.
Motorola Moto G.
Yeah.
Who the hell names their kid Motorola Moto G?
I don't have a clue.
Hey, weren't we in a meeting not too long ago where they threw people out or they wouldn't let them speak with that type of name?
Yeah, yeah.
I am waiting. These guys take forever.
That they do.
Yeah, I gotta be honest with you. Like I said, I have a strong, sneaky suspicion that the attorney for Sursa got thrown a curveball that none of them were expecting to come their way.
Right.
But that's just pure speculation on my part.
Right.
Hey, Mike,
I
you
mean,
know what the nice part about the executive sessions is? They're recorded, right? So in
Yeah.
90 days, you can actually put in a record request and get a copy of the audio recording.
Right.
Pretty cool, sure. And it's nice because it gives you the opportunity to find out what they were trying to hide.
Exactly.
so how many fires you been on, Mike?
5?
5 of them. Just structure
Yeah.
fires, brush fires. What kind of fires?
Brush, structure fires, a bunch.
Which ones concern you the most? Like make you the most nervous?
Finding a dead body in the house.
Yeah,
That's my first one.
yeah, yeah. That shit never really leaves your brain either, man.
Exactly.
It's rough. I get it. Yeah. But to me, I would think like those wildfires would be pretty scary too, man. The way the wind whips around and
Yeah, it all depends on
Looks
the
like they may
wind.
be
Oh, hold
coming
on.
back, guys.
It looks like it. I don't know if he muted or unmuted. No, hold on.
what's up,
What's up,
Hank?
Hank?
Had to say hi to Hank. Do you know Hank?
Nope.
Me neither.
He can hear him. How come I can't hear him?
I think you should say to hi to Moto G.
I see you, Hank. I see you. That's funny.
Hold on, Mike. I got you muted here, Mike. I'm trying to figure it out. Can you hear them, Mike?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't hear them.
It's just low. I can hear them. They're not really saying much. They're not close to the mic.
Oh, hold on a second. Let me hear. No. For some reason, I can't hear them on my end.
Yeah, I don't know. Let me see. I think they're muted. It says they're muted. Yeah, says they're muted. Yep. Dun dun dun. Yeah, mine shows they're muted. They're recording, but they're muted. Hey, why are we muted? Check 1, check 2.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
I just said I'm mute on my.
What's up, Mr. Motorola? Yeah, I can hear you, Mike. Yep.
This Motorola.
Motorola. Who names their kid Motorola Moto G Power?
You know. Too funny. Man, Lori should have come on the show. But
Motorola G Power is actually Savage Broadcasting. I couldn't get my name in, and that's the name of my cell phone.
oh, we know.
It's just giving him a hard time.
It's so weird because I can hear everybody talking. Mike has the background noise from inside the room, but I don't have the noise from inside the room.
Right.
Weird.
How big are your speakers, Mike?
I don't know. They're on a sound bar.
Okay, that might be it.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Mike, I hope you don't mind, but we'll use your background noise to hear what's going on in the background because I'm not picking that up.
All right, go for it, bud. Go for it.
I don't know. It's weird. Yeah, it's the same on mine. I can hear Savage, but I can't hear the room. I can hear Mike over there, but I can't hear the room. So I don't know how Mike's got access to. I don't know. That's funny.
Mike found the glitch.
Right? Glitched out the matrix, Mike.
Like I said, just got my sound bars and stuff hooked up. That's about it.
Well, see, the thing is, Mike, is I can mute you, right? And I can't hear the background noise. It doesn't show that they're muted, but I can't hear anything. Whereas we can hear it over your microphone. So it's kind of weird. We're trying to figure it out.
Huh. It's weird.
Hey, Hank, we see you. What's up, Hank? Do the hanky panky and oh, sorry.
I think you're having a little bit too much fun with that, good citizen.
There he is.
Did somebody call Batman? Yeah, come on the live, Laurie.
Did you send her a link?
Laura, you don't want to sign up for public comment?
I'm so tired.
Oh.
I see what you get.
All right. Yeah, see, nothing. I ain't getting nothing. I ain't getting nothing he's getting.
We could sign them up. We have the list. Not this Sunday. I get the dates and I'll get the book.
You better fix.
Just for sleep. Really great sleep.
It's weird. I can hear the little boop boops and stuff off of the. I don't get it.
Okay, who wants to be on for public comment on Zoom? Yeah, I'll get a seat. We were asking them on Zoom. I'm sorry, what was that?
They're all coming back.
They
Does
are.
anybody online want to sign up for public comment?
Well, let's see if that works. He pressed a button. Hold on.
Yeah. You turn
Yeah. Well, how was Mike? How did you
Mike,
get the secret
how do you
stash?
rate? Mike lives so close. He's got a fucking microphone in the back room. I knew it.
Dude, Mike.
It's called a parabolic mic. He's got a Mike has a parabolic mic. Mike, you the man.
You the man, Mike. All right, we're gonna mute you because it's doubling up over. Oh,
Approval of the minutes for February 4th.
Oh,
Can everybody hear me? Can you guys hear me?
No, not really.
Also, the gentleman with the tower information. No, he said if you want to wait till the end of the meeting with him, that's fine, because he's the first one for the business.
Might be
He doesn't mind.
It's like 40 minutes. Is it?
Yeah.
That's what he said. Is that correct? 40 minutes? It could be as much as 40. Just depends on the first.
I'm not voting on the minutes on the
I need a motion to approve.
I so move.
Second,
Second.
you all in favor?
I
And please abstain. Are there any changes to the agenda?
Nope.
We don't need an approval to the agenda because there are no changes. Let's go to public comment. Is there anybody signed up for public comment? Oh, all right.
No, you're fine.
I know you have to go.
And then we just have to ask them online too.
Okay.
At the end.
Kim, you are first.
I don't really have much, I don't think, other than we did get some computers.
Yes, I was gonna say you need to tell them about the computers.
We've got some computers from the Crowley County schools that they donated to bring out here for students and for the community members. So we should have those pretty soon. And they're gonna donate a few laptops for the staff to make communication back and forth with them a little bit easier. So, and then in the future, we may be able to get some extra funding to get screens to be able to stream like the sports games at the high school here, so the kids that don't have transportation back and forth from here to Ordway can come in and use it and watch the games or get their homework or whatever they need to do. I think that's about the only major thing right now.
Mr. DeNicola, you are next. You have public comment?
Yeah, I'm gonna make it short and sweet. I reached out to the Secretary of State regarding the 24 election and the fraud that was committed. We have electioneering that was done by Cody's girlfriend while she was inside the polling area. Mr. Attorney, Mr. Johnson, I just want you to be aware of that because that's a criminal offense. The Secretary of State won't prosecute her, but that is a criminal offense. And as an officer of the court, I kind of hope that you would make sure that those charges go forward. Same thing with the mayor who voted before the polling station opened along with Mr. Roberts, all of which are a crime under the Colorado revised statutes. And I think you know where I'm going with that. So there's 3 issues right there. Also, I happened to come across my desk an old email that was sent to a resident regarding core requests back in April of 2024. And imagine my surprise when I see that the mayor denied a request for public records regarding cell phone, text messages, emails, based on the fact that the cell phones she claims are privileged information and private. When you're talking about town business, texting, talking, making phone calls, and you're talking about town business, those are public records. Those records I want. I requested them. Make sure you have it, because if you don't, we got another issue. I am asking you guys now, especially you, Mr. Roberts, Mr. Break-In Artist, you probably should just step down, because the more I dig, the more I'm going to find. And you're not going to like it, because right now, every one of you has violated your oath of office, and you should be stepping down. Especially you, Cody. You shouldn't even be sitting up there. This is a goddamn joke. You think you don't get federal money when you're sitting there begging for money from DOLA? You're a disgrace. And don't forget to tell everybody you're the reason I'm here.
Does he live here in Castle?
No.
Yes, he has no right to do that.
Is that all?
All set. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Next, I can't see what that says underneath there.
It's just saying you could use AI.
Oh.
Like Michael Matthews? No, he don't have nothing to say. The next one.
Am I next?
Oh, it is Marissa. Oh, yes, you're next. Go ahead.
Yes, I would like to address a concern that has been circulating regarding your fire department. There is a rumor that the fire department may not be properly trained. I am not here to make accusations, but to ask for clarity and transparency. After a serious fire, it is understandable that people have questions. Firefighters carry a significant responsibility in protecting lives and property, and the public deserves clear information about the department's training standards, including clarification or certifications on ongoing training requirements, the specific instruction on operating fire equipment. If the fire department is fully trained and meeting all the state standards, sharing that information publicly would help address concerns and prevent misinformation from spreading. If there are areas where additional training or resources are needed, then an open discussion about how to strengthen the department would be appropriate. My goal is to simply encourage transparency, accountability, and public confidence. Thank you for your time.
Can I respond to him?
No.
Thank you, Marissa. Is there anyone else? Michael, do you have anything? Okay, anyone else have anything?
Yeah.
You're on.
I know, but this is a separate matter.
Oh, okay.
It'll be quick.
Okay.
There's a pothole about half the size of my truck, literally right from my curb is where you guys fixed that water leak. That was kind of connected to my meter thing. I can't park in front of my house without running over that giant pothole. And Jay told me that last week somebody would be out to fix it because I complained because you filled multiple tiny little potholes in front of somebody else's house. But I have been asking for this giant pothole to be filled for over a year now.
Can I speak on this? I actually rode by with Gary and I filled the one that we all thought she was talking
No,
about.
I'm talking about the one by the curb. I get the one that
So
was
it had already
filled.
filled with dirt, but I did no potholes in front of his house. We could go out and look. Show me. So I did fill the pothole.
All right, no cross eyes.
I was told that. it was
Okay, well, I
sending
thought
it.
we did. I rolled by and I did the one, Gary. We all thought.
I took a picture.
Mike, will you get on public
Yes.
comment? We need to stop the arguing.
Okay.
No, I'm not
All
gonna.
right, Tracy, you've got another minute.
So like I wanted to, I just need to get it taken care of because it's messing up my truck.
Okay, thank you.
We'll ask the public works to look into it.
All right, thank you.
So I've got it here on my list, so. Okay. All right, is there anyone else for public comment?
Mike, did you want to speak?
No, because I thought I built the pothole. Gary was there. I did the one I thought.
All right, thank you.
Is there anyone else online that needs to speak that didn't get to? Melissa,
See, good citizen on there. Is
who
that
is
a new one?
the new one in the middle, the guy?
Get them, you people.
No, the big one.
Oh.
He just came. No. Okay. All right, okay, thank you.
All right, Mr. Good Citizen, do you have anything?
Here to talk.
Okay.
Is that John?
No.
Oh,
I think there's. I just want to make sure and then we can move on. All right, if there's no one else, we're gonna move on.
okay, we're going to old business trustee discussion, sorry.
Trustee discussion.
That is what.
July.
Oh.
Yeah,
So
so we really don't have an answer yet.
as far as.
What's gonna happen, except that there will be an election. And
We're swearing in Joe tonight?
no,
No,
he's gonna run for election.
okay. He got his letter of intent in on time.
I know, but it's
Okay.
kind of a new point.
Okay.
Let's just let him start clean. And that way he's got a clean,
All right, that'll be on April 7th, so,
so it'll be like April.
all right. Mr. Johnson, is there anything else with avoiding his letter of intent? No.
No, I mean, if he already filled out the paper to do the election.
So.
And half dozen ordinances.
Right, I'm just referring to now. I really thought he was going to school in. No.
So it'll be the 15th.
No, the 22nd. It would be the next meeting we have, which is 2 weeks later, which will be the 22nd.
Our 8th meeting will not be far enough for the canvas to be done, so it has to be the next. Or have a
But the first
special
is a
meeting.
Wednesday.
Oh, yeah, so yeah, the 15th, you're right, I'm sorry.
The 15th, okay.
Mhm.
Okay, so the election is the 7th. Canvassing should be done by then. We can swear in the new board on the 15th. And then you can go with whatever decision we have. Okay? So that's that.
Right.
Is that all?
Building permits?
Building permits.
Fee scale?
Our fee scale, we approved the fee scale. And everything, I have called Rocky Ford, it will run in the paper twice in Rocky Ford this week. It will run in the Orgway paper next week. All we need to do is vote in, correct?
Yeah, I mean, so since it's not a tax, it doesn't have to be published.
I know, we did just as a courtesy notice. So.
Building permits.
The building permit fees are going up. Because they haven't been raised since like 1980 something. So, and we have a lot of building going on, so that person encouraged us to raise the rates because they were way too low. So we just need to vote on that. So if I could get a motion to approve as we approved them.
Oh, my, well,
Thank you, Carrie. Second. Jay, all in favor?
aye.
Any opposed?
Roll call.
We need your roll call.
Okay.
Gary Massey,
Yes.
Sorry.
Jay Kohler,
Yes.
Cody Boyce,
Yes.
Ron Rusher.
Yes.
And Cindy Carly.
Then we're going to do business. We're going to move the water tower to the end.
Probably works for everybody else.
Okay. We're going to switch A and E. Or we'll scoot it down underneath. Can we do it?
Well, you already approved the agenda.
Oh, sorry. Come on.
Nope, we're gonna have a water presentation. It's gonna be a bit.
And again, I apologize for last week. That was partly my fault. I'm Cindy. I'm the one that talked to you from the. Okay.
Yeah, no worries.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
It happens.
Totally
It happens.
forgot.
I was in the area for other business, so not a big deal. So we talked briefly, you had some questions about the inspection report that the other company put together.
Yes.
And were there particular parts of that that you wanted to go over?
I really just thought we'd listen to your presentation and you can kind of fill us in.
Oh.
And then I'll ask questions at the end.
Okay, yeah. So basically, we did a review of this. They have on page 3, critical deficiency, and they're talking about the interior coating on the tower. I can tell you from my experience that it is not critical. That's somebody else's opinion. I could show you pictures of some that are much worse. So, yeah. There are some recommendations that they have put in here that we don't necessarily agree with, like interior ladders. That's just a place for ice to collect. It's another place for corrosion to happen because you have edges. If somebody's going to renovate that tower or that tank, you rig it to where you want to keep those interior walls as smooth as possible. You don't want stuff in there that's not necessary. And nobody's going to be climbing on the interior of that tank with water in it anyway. I don't know, do you divers for some inspection? They have limitations, on depth of water.
Pull his report up, or the report we're discussing, it's on the PD, it's not in the thing.
When they did this inspection, was that when it was empty?
Yes.
Yeah.
It was basically, what I saw here.
Because we've had it empty a couple times in the last year.
All right, there's an example.
Yeah.
I think that's our biggest concern right there, sir.
Well, yes and no. Like I say, I've seen much worse, so they're basically taking a picture from the floor up. And what you're seeing, that corrosion part that you're seeing, that's what we call the vapor zone. That's where the chlorinated water is, the gassing, the chlorine is gassing off in that freeboard area. And so that's where you're going to have the most corrosion. It just happens. Yeah. So, they talk about the grouting and the condition of the foundation. Those are very hairline cracks. I don't see anything. I do want to, if we're going to engage.
There.
Yeah. I mean, that's not serious. We all know concrete's going to eventually crack.
It's gonna get.
So their recommendation, we can't hardly figure out what they're trying to do here, but it looks like they want to do some abrasive blasting just in certain areas. We take it clear down to bare steel. entire thing. This looks like kind of a Band-Aid approach that they're going to do some other blasting to try to create a profile from the rusted areas where the coating is apparently good, and then try to just overcoat that. So you're going to cover up coating that is what, 20, 22 years old? No,
We didn't have that blasted maybe 5 or 6 years ago.
probably nothing's been done since it was built. It's in good shape. It really is. And timeline wise, I mean, we can work with you. I mean, you can start setting aside money. One thing we do is if we put together a proposal for you, we can say, you know, work doesn't start until year 2 or 3, but it locks you in on price and it locks you in the contract. And then it's only, you're the only one that can, you know, void the contract. We're stuck. We have to perform. So if something were to happen,
So how long do you think we have these?
you could go another year or 2, honestly, you know,
Because it really doesn't seem like it's been there that long.
the tower,
The tower.
2004, I believe, right?
So it hasn't been there that long.
The other thing that, again, if we were to engage with, I would want to climb it and get some mill thickness readings on that coating. There are limitations to where if you get above, say, 20 mils of paint, and we're obviously going to blast it off, but the more mils that are on there, the more abrasive you have to have. So we had a situation with a tank, a small tank that was only 150,000 gallons, but the paint that was applied on that interior was like 24 to 30 mils. It was $9,000 more for additional abrasive. So we don't want those surprises. So we would check that out thoroughly and make sure, you know, that we don't come back and say, oh, change order. We don't, that nobody wins.
And if you say if we did this, how long would it last?
You're going to get another. Here's the thing about paint on steel tanks like that. Your first go round, because you have, what do you want to say, virgin steel, that's always going to be typically your longest life cycle. However, there's continuous research and development on coatings, so it's improved even since 2004. So you're going to get another probably 15, 20 years out of a recondition. The exterior is in great shape. If you look at some of the photos, it's still got a gloss, even the pictures on the report. So nothing to worry about there. But the additional, you know, taking out a shell manway and putting in a bigger one, no, you've got 2. You're fine. You don't need another roof hatch because the vent can unbolt. That's another access. In fact, they'll rig through that, or they may put they call that a fan flange. So they can mount a fan on it and pull air through and ventilate. So there's a lot of this stuff. And then the signage, you can probably take care of that yourself. Put up a camera like that, say this asset is under surveillance, and then it's a federal offense for unauthorized personnel. People are, if they want to get in there, they're going to get in there somehow. So the main thing is just to have the signage and protect yourself. I mean, the sticky stickers for confined space entry. I mean, those are things you can probably find online and stick on those shell manways on the bottom. So there's a lot of things you could do yourself. If I were to look at that, we could look at the caulking around that foundation. That might be something you want to self-perform.
We have every couple of years.
There you go. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, the main thing is just, maintaining the asset. And again, we don't see critical nature of it right now. So the other thing, that I shared with Vicky when I stopped last time is we can do that upfront renovation on that interior and then spread that cost over 2 years or even 3 years. 2 years, there's no interest. We go 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, then there's going to be a little interest.
You know what that rate is?
I'd have to check, but I'm gonna guess it's gonna be around between 5 and 7%. But I can get that for you. And maybe you can borrow the money someplace else cheaper.
I just like more options.
Sure, absolutely. Yeah, we used to be able to stretch before rates went up. We used to be able to stretch it 3 years without interest, but nowadays, yeah. So I don't know if you have any other thoughts or concerns. I could get you some rough budgets. That's probably going to take a good 4 to 6 weeks.
Wow.
Yeah. And then the other thing is we have, I don't know if this pressure relief.
Yes.
That's going to save you. In fact, we sell these and it might be something you want to invest in.
That device he's all, or papers on the device that would have saved us the highway blowout.
Yeah. It keeps the system from overpressuring. Do you know, do the wells have variable frequency drives on them, VFDs?
They do not.
Are they soft starts though? Or soft start? Yeah. That's better than nothing. Yeah. But this will, if you start to get a spike, this thing's going to discharge water. That'll save you a lot of headache and heartache down the road. A lot of communities go ahead and buy them because you have an issue, you've got it, and then you don't have to babysit the wells and try to hope you can keep it within a range, So this is a good, and we would provide that with the renovation. And if you decide to buy one, that's fine too.
He says temporary.
Yeah. And there's a video, I think Kaylee put it on here, how to operate this. It's a short video. It's real simple to hook up and operate. So.
In all that, there was a bit about ladders. Is that a necessity? That's something we can work around? Okay.
Yeah.
That's just their opinion.
Yeah. Their opinion. And
Well, I just wanted to check. We want to be OSHA compliant.
Yeah.
Everything else.
And there was even mention of a cable. Even mention of a cable climb on the exterior ladder with the cage. There's a cable on there. It just maybe needs to be tightened up. But that's something else I could take a look at.
Absolutely.
And but I see no need to replace that. Now, do you guys climb yourselves? Do you have harnesses and all that?
Couple times a year to do inspections.
Okay.
Time.
And you use that
Yeah.
cable climb? There was mention of the swing gate up at the top. Not necessary, but something that can be put on there. A lot of times we'll just do chains, a couple of chains and a hasp. So you just unhook both of them, get on the roof, around, hook them back up.
So to be clear, what are you recommending we need? Not one, but need.
Need? I don't really see, I'd like to climb it, just do an inspection and see what my takeaway is. I mean, photos are fine, but visually laying an eye on everything. The vent, I don't know if does it have 24 mesh screen?
It has.
It does down inside. or, because I saw the hail screen in the picture, but the state.
Inside,
Yeah, so that might be, a new vent might be something. When the state adopted that regulation from the Region 8 EPA years ago, the 24 mesh screen, because they were worried about bugs and contamination. What happens is if you get high moisture and humidity, that thing can frost over. And then the tank can't breathe. So you got water coming in and water going out. You can suck them in like a pop can. That can happen. It's rare, but if you have 24 mesh screen in there now. So we have a vent that's designed, it has a vacuum and a pressure pallet. So if that screen does freeze over or frost over, that pallet will push that screen up and allow the tank to function normally. And so in the dead of winter, obviously there's no concern for bugs necessarily up there. So that might be, a vent might be something, a mixer might be something you'll want to consider. That will improve water quality. I don't know. Jesus is your ORC. You might visit with him, or I can talk to him about the PHHMs that start to accumulate because of stagnation and lack of turnover. Does your water usage go down considerably in the wintertime?
Quite a bit,
Yeah. Some of that could be, some of that corrosion up in that vapor zone could be, where an ice cap starts to form and gets to sliding up and down. And then that's another concern. You typically want to move 30 to 40% of the capacity of the tank in the wintertime to avoid ice caps. And then with a mixer, if you install a mixer, you're getting some movement, and that'll help mitigate ice, so you can drop down to 20 to 30% of turnover, and that's a daily basis. So I don't know.
I'm
sure it drops. Guaranteed it drops.
Because they put a lot of water on that fire.
So we're running 25% turnover, give or take.
In the winter? Yeah, a mixer might not be a bad investment, just again, for water quality and then to mitigate any ice that might build up. Because is there a certain level you can't drop below, because then you can't provide pressure?
Yes, absolutely.
That's the problem with a standpipe like that, because you have a limited range that you can use. Right.
We operate out at about 30 feet right at the top.
The top 30 feet, yeah. So that's when you have an elevated tank, with legs, and you've got the bowl up there, you have more range. You can use all that water if you have to. But so anyway, however you would like to proceed. I mean, I can come back down and we can take a look at I can climb up there and get some photos and open the hatch.
No cradle fee, no.
I would do that. I mean, I've got business down in this area. I mean, if you're interested in, working with us, I'd come do that. So, but again,
Does anyone object?
I think that we need to have you come and climb and do what you need.
do an assessment. Yeah.
We can schedule a meeting.
Okay. Pardon?
That would be no kind of look for everybody.
Sure. Yeah, we can put some numbers together. Again, I want to check those mills and make sure we don't come up against we need 10 more tons of abrasive to strip the paint down.
Yeah, so if you would like to do that.
Okay.
Just set it up with Michael.
Okay.
We'll be back. So have you met Michael?
I have not.
That is Michael. He is our public foreman.
Okay.
So,
So I can maybe get.
Get you in, get you out.
Okay. Perfect.
In the office. When you call.
Okay. And I can give him my card. Maybe we can exchange cell phones or whatever. So, yeah.
Sounds like fun.
So there we go.
Well, thank you very
Okay.
much. I appreciate you coming again.
Yes, no worries. No worries.
So.
It's all good. It's all good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, next on the agenda is the trash company Fido. Gary and I interviewed Matt Montanez the other day. He is his test away from getting his CDL. It's Archie Montanez. And he interviewed real well, I thought. He's ready, he's willing, he's tied to the community, he's got parents, you know, his grandparents, everybody's lived here. He seemed really enthusiastic. Kim found him at Workforce, they have.
We have something better.
Something better.
We found C-Tran will cover him. They're waiting to hear back on $400.
Okay, these places are gonna help him take his test so he can get his CDL so he's in business.
He's out.
Ray today.
Oh,
Ray said that he did everything he needed to do. And that hoping within a week or two, that he'll hear back, see if that federal grant will pay for all of it all together.
Okay.
There's two options, but worst case scenario.
But he's.
Worst case scenario, we'll give him the $400 to test.
And
let's say it's that.
Yeah.
Put him on a contract or something.
Yeah.
Make sure we get our money.
And,
But it's an investment in what I think will be a good driver.
yeah, and like I say, he's tied to the community.
Yes,
He's not going anywhere.
he's not, he's single father.
He's got two little kids, but he's sharing custody with the wife right now, so. But she's in Canyon City, so she's pretty close
Where
to.
does he live?
He lives in Ordway. He lives over on Arkansas, next to where his grandparents.
Where his grandparents live?
Yeah, so. But like I say, I worked with him at the prison. I saw him find people, you know, comes and does his job, goes home.
The only thing he's lacking is the walk around test and the actual driving test. He has everything else in place. He went to take a U8 today. I expect he'll pass. He's not an issue with the other background issues.
Did he get signed up for clearinghouse? He was 6 years gonna call and tell him how to get signed up.
I believe she did.
Okay. Because he needs to be able to do that.
Do we need to vote to hire him?
I would like to make a motion to go ahead and hire him and have him come in and start training. In the meantime, while he's getting the final test.
And we did talk to him, we're gonna start him at a lower rate until he gets a CDL and then he'll go to
Yes, he
CDL.
agreed to the lower
He
rate.
agreed, he needs to.
But as soon as he has a CDL, we've agreed to
Absolutely.
to the starting wage for CDL.
So I have a first on the table from Gary. Second from Jay. We probably better roll call it.
To be clear, before we do this, are we advancing him the $400?
Let's see what, if it's
Okay.
necessary.
So Jay called for the motion?
No, Gary
Gary-
did and Jay
Gary
second.
second.
Oh, okay.
On Matt, and it's Montanez.
Yeah. That was my team.
You know, he walked in, I was like, you're not Matt.
I don't know anything.
Gary Massey,
Yeah.
Jay Kohler,
Yeah,
Betty Broyles,
yeah.
Ron Rusher,
Yes.
Cindy Carpenter.
He's supposed to be Eric.
No.
He's dying.
Yeah.
I think so.
I thought he was late on that.
Yeah, he-
Try to have him on there, but he's coughing up a
Yeah,
lung. So
he-
like,
yeah, he
Let
don't-
him go through that.
I don't need his germ from the phone or anything like
Okay.
that. So, burning of a tree pit. Can we let the smoke it out of my house before we burn the tree pit? I hate it when we burn the tree. I know.
Yeah, that would be something
That's
maybe to
big.
ask
Oh,
Mike,
yeah.
because he's the one that's keeping an eye on that.
Yes. It's better if we burn it more frequently. That way it's smaller and it has less chance of being a fire.
But we are in red flag.
I'm not saying we should burn it right now. today,
Okay, well, I know that, but I'm just saying.
But it's due. And so when your weather is appropriate, overcast,
Are
not
we
windy.
going to do- do it.
Would that be more appropriate for fire department?
Well, I would think so,
So-
all the trucks that have water on
Yeah,
them.
we don't have that.
We don't have that.
Is that something you
We
can?
have bottles of
Okay.
water.
All right, Cody's gonna handle that.
Okay.
I always do it anyway.
No, you're in charge of that.
We mostly do the work, the fire department comes with a truck.
I would assume they did.
There you go.
Why would? That's asking for a problem.
Excellent training.
There you go.
Yes.
I understand they need practice on their pump truck anyway.
Okay, so Cody's in charge of that. Tracy?
Is it okay if I sit here?
Yes.
I did have a speech all kind of
I
written
have
out.
it.
I'm kind of varying from that because of my medical issues that were just found out.
Okay.
So that's what I'm gonna talk about a little bit first.
Okay.
I was just diagnosed. Most of you know I've been in multiple accidents since I've been here. My last accident in June, I was just diagnosed with a brain injury that is affecting the communication between my eyes and my brain. And so I have lost half the vision in both my eyes on the right side. And so I need to attend meetings in person. And Joe can't be here for that. You know, I don't think it's, I have no problem showing somebody, Cody, Cindy, Gary, a copy. I'll have my doctor write up a letter, but I came in and I told the office that this was going on and made them aware that this was going to be a need that needed to be met. Nobody asked me for anything in writing. And so I was not prepared today, but I will get a message to my eye doctor, to my neurologist, to my primary care, and get them to write up a letter. I will not let Jay look at it. I that's almost, I believe that would be a HIPAA violation to even ask me for my medical records, but I would like to ask. I can't attend. This is what I have to attend Zoom on. I can't see enough. I can't, the information doesn't process through to my brain the way it should if I'm not there in person. So I would like the council to take that into consideration. I also want to address Mr. I know you're putting it off, you're letting the vote decide it, and I get that, but I feel like I still need to address the city council on this matter. I know that I am a loudmouth. I know that I kind of say what is on my mind, regardless of whatever. But I also care about what's happening in the city. And I don't think it's appropriate for a city in a crisis that is in, trying to get the trust of its citizens back, to hire a man who refuses to follow any rules to represent the city. I think you're opening yourself up to a lawsuit because he's going to use his position on the city council to be a problem. And I just think you guys need to take that into consideration. Whether it's too late to do anything, we'll face that road when it comes down to election time. But you all know.
You realize that at election that we're all off. All of us.
No, I know, I didn't quite realize how that was gonna work.
We didn't either.
So I know that I was verbally attacked by Jay over the fact that he wanted to make sure that you guys paid for your sins as he sees it, and made to feel like if I didn't side with Jay on the matter with Joe, that it was going to be an issue. He got in my face, which is on camera. It's just, I don't think I deserve to be treated like that, and I don't think it's best. If you guys want to fix your problems, you got to get people in who really care, not who want to use the position to try to better their lives.
And we have your letter of intent, correct?
Yes.
Is the new one?
The new, yes, you have 3 letters of intent.
Okay.
You have the handwritten one that I turned in the night of the meeting last time. And then I wanted to follow that up because it was handwritten and barely said anything, but I wanted to get something in right away.
Okay.
Then I followed it up with the one you asked me to correct, and then the corrected one.
Okay. All right. I just want to make sure we have. I don't know how that is all gonna play out. We're still trying to figure that out. So we will let you know.
What about being able to attend the meetings?
That'll have to be with something with the new council that comes in.
No, that has to be decided.
That's
before the
not a
meeting.
council decision, Tracy. That is a sheriff's department decision.
That's
I spoke
totally
with, I spoke with,
ADA law. An
Yeah.
ADA law, you have to make reasonable
This-
accommodations.
This is very nice. You guys are sitting there and everybody's
Coexisting.
coexisting together. I kind of like it. I like it that everybody's getting along.
I don't know that we're all getting along, but
Well-
we're keeping our mouths shut.
Yeah, it's very, very nice. I appreciate that very much from that. Thank you. But I don't know. I don't know what to say. I really don't. Because I don't know if this is an us thing.
It's not. No, not sure.
Law, you have to make reasonable accommodations. It is a you thing.
So I agree with you that there's a potential ADA accommodation issue. However, that issue is superseded because, and I certainly do not know all the facts and I don't have any idea. All I know is that there's 2 restraint orders, reciprocal restraining. That's the law that's going to govern first.
So the restraining order comes before the ADA.
No, it does not. ADA law. It's federal law.
The ADA doesn't vitiate the protection order.
They're two, I'm not sure what you're trying to say, and I don't think Cindy is sure either.
Yeah,
Seems
I'm
very
not sure.
confused
That's
by
why
what
I
you're
have to
trying
look
to
on my
say.
because I'm not sure.
But
Sheriff Reeves there.
I had already put in a letter of intent before that also, before this issue came up. It was, I believe it might have been in the same letter, with the one you had me change. That I would be attending all meetings from this point on. So I made you aware that I didn't know, I wasn't going to push this, and I wouldn't push it now if it wasn't for the fact that I cannot attend it.
Yeah.
Not to mention the fact that I have never violated the restraining order, which was completely 100% false on his end. He had no witnesses, nothing. And anybody who knows me, even if they don't know me, who has driven by my house, I don't have a lot of people over. I don't subject a lot of my friends to the crap that goes on between me and my neighbor. Because the one time I did, my son's brother-in-law got bit when he came out here to put up my fence. After I had already gotten bit and had to go through rabies shots. This is not a simple, this man is a liar. He goes out of his way. Have you ever seen any bikers at my house? Has anybody ever seen any bikers at my house?
Point of order.
Okay, so point of order means we need to go back to the letter of intent. So. I don't know how to handle the situation, so I'm going to keep referring it to the lawyer. Cause legally, he's our man. So.
There are reciprocal restraining orders between the 2 of you, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so that you can't use the ADA to disenfranchise Mr. Ross. Does that make sense?
So why can't I attend meetings? I have a legal right to be here. You can't keep me from attending.
Except the protection order says that they can.
No,
I mean, it is
no,
signed by
the
a
protection order
signed
doesn't
by-
say that they can. And other laws besides the protection order says we have to stay 25 feet away from each other. It doesn't say I can't attend meetings.
Correct. But it does say you have to stay 25 feet away from each other.
So if they all need to be 25 feet away from each other, why don't we put one at this table? One at the back table?
Oh, yards, it is.
Oh.
Sorry, I made a mistake. It is.
I was like
yards.
25 feet, we could do that.
Yeah, no, it is
Okay. That was an
25
easy solution.
yards.
That's 75 feet.
It sounds like this is something that needs to be tabled regardless. It's not on the agenda.
Right.
Okay, so he wants us to table, so we're gonna table it. And
It's not even appropriately before the council because it's not on the agenda.
Yes, it is. That's what I asked to be put on the agenda for, was my concerns about the city council and being able to attend meetings. And I actually talked to Vicky's daughter on Monday and told her about this situation that came up with my eyes, and told her that I have to attend meetings. I can't not
And this is
attend them.
letter of intent.
Yes.
so
So we need.
I
to
had
table,
no idea
right?
about the other, so
Is it on the agenda?
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, you can't even table it because it doesn't exist.
Okay, so we.
It
need
does
to-
exist. It was what I asked to
Put it on
put
the
on the council for. They came out and asked me when I came in
All right, we need
to,
to move on.
okay, so let's put it on the agenda for next time. And how did we word that? We'll put Tracy as the person, and then what do we put?
What is your complaint? What is your request?
To
I'm
come to-
requesting that I can attend the meetings in person.
Person.
I don't care how that goes about.
You understand that we're not in charge of that. That's a judge and.
No. Because what you don't understand is that I have the right to be here. You can't
How are you?
block me from being here, and because
All right. We're all-
because medically I cannot attend via Zoom, this is my only option.
The judge tells you to get it back.
We're not in charge of that, ma'am. The judge is. He has higher authority than we
The
do.
judge said nothing about whether I can attend a meeting or not.
Let's get back.
The restraining
We'll put you on the
ordinance
next
has nothing to
agenda.
do with attending meetings.
Ms. Reese, we will put you on the next agenda to discuss this after we clarify with the judge. That work?
Okay, so
Okay.
next agenda, hold on, I've gotta write this down, I'll never remember. Okay, but to clarify attendance.
So next is Bonnie. Or Mr. Matt.
Sure. Bonnie,
All the things, the last meeting I had intended to just address these things with, public comment. It's not that big a deal. Subsequent to us attending that meeting, brought up some other issues which I had addressed. A couple of things. I was hoping with the upcoming election and us having new candidates for sheriff, that the board would make the effort to invite the new candidates to a town hall. So that we can ask questions, particularly about why it is that Sugar City isn't getting regular patrols and any other. I would like for you guys to officially and formally invite them to come and speak to us. Obviously, we need better law enforcement. So that's number one. Number two, I was wondering, do we not have a code enforcer currently? No. Okay, because there are dozens upon dozens of stray cats on my corner, my intersection.
Yeah, there are.
I am pretty sure I know where they're coming from, but I don't traffic in rumor and speculation and accusation. But they go from house to house, from porch to porch, every mall, those 3-corner houses, they get them all. Well, yes, I have pit bulls. Everybody, knows that I have pit bulls. My pit bulls do not leave the yard. And if my pit bulls kill a stray cat, we're gonna get the finger pointed at us about vicious animals. We have been in our house for years and never had a complaint. Cats are rodents, in my opinion. Something desperately needs to be done about cats. Last year I waited until March to request that you guys do some mitigation efforts about mosquitoes. I'm pretty sure it was July when we finally got some mitigation efforts. So I'm requesting that we get that plan in place, something about mosquitoes. And then witnessing firsthand the circus that occurred here last meeting, I wanted to bring to your attention, the council, that obstruction of an official proceeding is a thing. It's something that needs to be documented, and it's something that needs to be reported. It is a charge, and that circus that occurred here last week, and from my understanding, repeatedly, is unacceptable. Absolutely unacceptable. The council has the option of adjourning the meeting when things are out of control, documenting the obstruction of an official proceeding, and documenting the participants. And those people can't be barred from coming to the public. It is unacceptable.
You do know that's your husband.
Excuse me, I'm not done. You will have your chance.
Please.
So those are the 4 things that I wanted to address, which brings me to today's, the reason I wanted to know. Gossip, rumor, innuendo, speculation, accusation. I don't traffic in those things. I will fearlessly and ferociously protect my peace. Many people in this community will tell you that they live here because they've been born. They have family here. They have connection here. They ran out of gas and stayed. Got a flat tire and stayed. They moved here specifically to take advantage of the loose Medicaid laws in Colorado. I moved here for peace. For those of you who don't know me, and a few of you in this room do, I want you to be very clear. I was raised in the gutter of the ghetto. I was raised by sewer rats and psychopaths. The fact that I am able to control my emotions, maintain my behavior, provide myself with the luxury of dignity and integrity should mean a whole lot. I am perfectly capable of acting like an animal. I choose to behave myself. I choose to contort myself in proper professional mannerism. I have had a confrontation with many people in this community. Not anybody has ever been able to say, I act like an animal. I was a single mom of 2 kids my oldest 2 kids will tell you the story of their very earliest vivid memory, standing at atop a playground in an apartment, a ghetto apartment where we lived when they were young.
and looking out at the law enforcement activity across the parking lot as they fished a woman's decapitated head out of the dumpster. That's why I live here. My kids were 2 and 3 years old. That's why I live here. I will ferociously protect my peace. In the last 3 weeks, I have heard allegations about my family and I and the McQuistians being in cahoots over a land grab, which I advise you, encourage you, if you need me to take you by the hand and to the county assessor's office to investigate what land I and my husband and his family own, I will be more than happy to accompany you down there. You're gonna find 5 properties on, I already have it, and 5 ownership deals. Okay? Not done. Your wife, during her presentation, made the accusation that Cindy has her family come to threaten and intimidate.
You can watch the video.
Being silent.
You need to watch the video.
I'm not done. Considering last week, after her presentation was the first time that Jason ever opened his mouth, and and I are the only ones that ever come, I can only assume.
This is all on video, y'all know that.
It's your time to talk, and if you don't like it, there's the door. He was, excuse me.
Interrupt me, so
Hey, I'm not done.
I'm not getting in the
I can
mix.
only assume that you meant that. Or
Your husband.
intimidating.
I filed
I'm
it.
not done.
I have to restrain that.
When you started your presentation, you made an accusation that Cindy brings her family to
Just like you are right now.
and threat. I have not ever,
It was all recorded. I recorded all of it.
I have not ever
right now.
threatened.
Hey, okay, we're not gonna be attacking people, please.
Remember?
You get attacked me either.
I said nobody needs to attack anybody.
Tomorrow I'll get that restraining order on your brother. Tomorrow, Cindy. Or I can call the sheriff now and get it.
The accusation made that Jason.
Maybe you shouldn't be stealing paperwork from the city, Kim.
No, he verbally did it.
Check your cameras, check your cameras.
We have cameras.
Hey, can we get a point of order here? Okay.
Bonnie still has the floor.
Sorry.
Bonnie is
I
the person on
apologize.
the agenda. Please let her finish.
I apologize. Anybody that knows Jason, I use it. We have heard it all over town. And everybody without exception.
You're gonna love what I say now.
Jason threatened somebody. My only advice to you, Jay, not only has this Kim's husband, but also it has her legal
Let's talk about
representative.
this.
I don't need to see the evidence. I have no question whatsoever. Take it to the sheriff's office. That's all I can tell you. I am so certain that this isn't fair and threatening anybody. Take it to the sheriff's office.
It's on YouTube, Bonnie.
When you take that, please take the entire video.
It's already been
Excuse me.
recorded.
Take the entire video. Because not only was an employee of this community threatened to get her out, but another member of
That's what Jason did to Kim.
was just, that's what I'm talking about. If you have the evidence of that check,
It's on YouTube.
It's on YouTube right now.
Sheriff's office.
We were trying to not do that.
Above you, Sarah.
I talked to your sister about it.
Please let her finish.
I didn't get to finish. You adjourned the
That's
meeting.
right. You adjourned.
Jason interrupt me. No, you
I
don't
was
stop
trying to
me.
let you
Kim,
finish.
we're going.
Kim. Why you are wrong.
Not
Wrong.
attack.
Yeah.
You are wrong.
Fine, we're going to trustee meeting.
adjournment.
Well, do we have trustee news? Trustee reports?
You are a liar and you were wrong. Why it's on video.
All right, Miss Ramos, is that all your comments?
Few things that I've learned in the last 30 years that I've lived in this community. I'd like to share with some of our newest community members. They accountable.
Been here 12 years.
Excuse me?
Been here 12 years.
8 years, you said the other week.
No, I said I've been your friend for 8. I've been here 12.
Regardless, some things that I've learned along the way. You need to learn how to divide there are people in the community, I don't know.
Right.
There are people in this community who I consider my family, my friends, my allies.
You're clear.
Well, idiot. And then there are people I'd rather not know. I'm not going to tell you how I see you guys. I'm not your adversary. I'm just trying to share wisdom. Another wisdom that I found along the way is everyone's connected. I hope you're. We're all connected. And careful of the toes you step on stage, or you may be attached to the aspect of tomorrow. What I mean by that is sometimes there are people that you conflict with that later on you're going to find that you're our businesses and homes and our families. And another thing is I've been very easily identified when I encounter it. And you and your husband have made several accusations and allegations in public.
Oh, say them right now.
Excuse me.
It's not finished.
Everyone's attacking me there. Let's talk about the pedophile you're having on the fire department. Let's talk about sex ring all around the fire department that your husband was in charge of and built for 30 years. Let's talk about all the things that I haven't put out there. You want to talk about the lap body? Let's talk about that then. Jason started that shit with me. Oh, you're starting shit. Yeah, you did. You're putting in your own
Become.
Go ahead and say it like a woman. I can't say
That's
that.
twice we're spending this meeting.
You should have something to say like I said, this is why now. I want to hear out of you either. You know, everybody go home.
All right. He's over.
Come up here and attack me.
I asked you.
Yeah, you should have. And you too, Paddles.
No need.
And Mike, you gotta come to the county.
Done that one.
But you ain't got a gun here.
He's not.
You.
Okay, could you please sign this for?
So while we're talking about that, yeah, we're gonna bring out the pedophile and the trash company, the pedophile and the fire department.
Everybody listen over here.
Listen.
Mr. Johnson, you got a handful.
Let's go on and destroy the whole goddamn town. Charlie, talk about the rest of your family that comes up here to bully me as I've been trying to be nice for 2 weeks. I'm up here doing your fucking job and your sister-in-law yelling at me. Get your dogs in the get your dogs at the yard.
Yeah. Stop it. This is not my fight.
Been up here doing this work for 2 weeks.
The recording has stopped.
Oh.
I told him it was criminal.
Well, I'm up here doing your shit. Your family's giving me shit.
I'm hurt.
Damn, we lost Mike. We lost Mike completely. Fuck. Bye, Mike. Thanks for coming up on the show, buddy. I had a few questions I wanted to ask him, John.
So did I. Mr. Johnston didn't look happy, did he?
No, not at all.
And I don't think Cody looked too happy either.
Yeah, he had to go take a big shit in the middle of the meeting. His pals.
You know, it's kind of funny because, we've seen that a lot more with him when he's getting up and moving around. And he's looking real uncomfortable up there right now.
Well, I don't know. Is there another stream up or no? Has she got the other one up?
I'm looking. I'm
Kim's
looking.
might be up.
Hold on, I'm looking.
Mm-hmm. We might be able to get back in the room, guys. We're gonna check here. Mm-hmm. What a shit show, man. They can't get their fucking act together, can they?
It literally gets worse. I mean, these people are insane.
And they don't want no help. And again, they keep shutting the meeting down, right? Like that's not how it works. They're supposed to call recess.
Yeah, they have to call a recess.
And then you want to attack me?
And they didn't call no recess. Let her know we're here.
No, Jay.
Oh, gone.
Well, it's okay. Well, here's what we'll do. We'll go back a couple. Oh.
And I don't think it's appropriate for a city in the crisis that it's in, trying to get the trust of its citizens back, to hire a man who refuses to follow any rules to represent the city. I think you're opening yourself up to a lawsuit because he's going to use his position on the city council to be a problem. And I just think you guys need to take that into consideration. Whether it's too late to do anything, we'll face that road when it comes down to election time. But you all know.
You realize that in the election, that we're all off. All of us.
No, I know I didn't quite realize how that was going to work.
No, we didn't even.
So I know that I was verbally attacked by Jay over the fact that he wanted to make sure that you guys paid for your sins as he sees it, and made to feel like if I didn't side with Jay on the matter with Joe, that it was going to be an issue. He got in my face, which is on camera. It's just, I don't think I deserve to be treated like that, and I don't think it's best. If you guys want to fix your problems, you got to get people in there.
Yeah, we have intent, correct?
Yes.
Is the new one?
The new, yes, you have 3 letters of intent for me.
Okay.
You have the handwritten one that I turned in the night of the meeting last time. And then I wanted to follow that up because it was handwritten and barely said anything, but I wanted to get something in right away.
Okay.
And I followed it up with the one you asked me to correct, and then the corrected one.
Okay.
Yeah, Lori.
Just want to make sure we have those. I don't know how that is all going to play out. We're still trying to figure that out. So we will let you know.
What about being able to attend the meetings?
That'll have to be with something with the new council that comes in.
No, that has to be decided
That's
before the new
not a
council.
council decision, Tracy. That is a sheriff's department decision.
That's
I spoke
actually
with- I
a
spoke with-
ADA law. An
Yeah.
ADA law, you have to make reasonable
This-
accommodations.
This is very nice. You guys are sitting there and everybody's coexisting together. I kind of like it. I like it that everybody's getting along.
I don't know that we're all getting along, but we're
Well,
keeping our mouths shut.
Yeah, it's very, very nice. I appreciate that very much from that. Thank you. But I don't know. I don't know what to say. I really don't. Because I don't know if this is a us thing.
Reasonable accommodations. It is a you thing. So I agree with you that there's a potential ADA accommodation issue. However, that issue is superseded because, and I certainly do not know all the facts and I don't have any idea. All I know is that there's 2 restraining orders, reciprocal restraining orders. That's the law that's going to govern.
What a shit show.
So the restraining order comes before the ADA.
No, it does not.
Yeah.
ADA law is federal law.
The ADA doesn't.
Nothing to do with attending meetings.
Ms. Reese, we will put you on the next agenda to discuss this after we clarify with the judge. Word?
Okay, so next agenda. Hold on, I gotta write this down. I'll never remember it. Okay, I put to clarify attendance.
So next is Bonnie.
Okay. Sure. Bonnie.
I have a couple of things. The last meeting I had intended to just address these things with public comment. It's not that big a deal. Went to us attending that meeting, brought up some other issues, which I will address. A couple of things. I was hoping with the upcoming election and us having new candidates for sheriff, that the board would make the effort to invite the new candidates to a town hall so that we can ask questions, particularly about why it is that Sugar City isn't getting regular patrols and any other. I would like for you guys to officially and formally invite them to come and speak to us. Obviously, we need better law enforcement. So that's number one. Number two, I was wondering, do we not have a code enforcer currently?
No.
Okay, because there are dozens upon dozens upon dozens of stray cats on my.
Hey, we know a guy.
Yeah,
Adam, where you at?
I am pretty sure I know where they're coming from, but I don't traffic in rumor and speculation and accusation.
But they go from house to house, from porch to porch, all those 3-corner houses, they hit them all.
Well, my concern is, I have pit bulls. Everybody.
What's up, Joko?
Knows that I have pit bulls. My pit bulls.
Hey, Joko, good to see you.
But if my pit bulls kill a stray cat, we're going to get the finger pointed at us about vicious animals. We have been in that house for 20 years and never had a complaint. Cats are rodents, in my opinion. Something desperately needs to be done about the cats. Last year I waited until March to request that you guys do some mitigation efforts about mosquitoes, and I'm pretty sure it was July when we finally got some mitigation efforts. So I'm requesting that we put that plan in place, that we do something about the mosquitoes. And then witnessing firsthand the circus that occurred here last meeting, I wanted to bring to your attention the council.
Circus.
That obstruction of an official.
Don't circuses usually have more than one elephant?
Is a thing. It's something that needs to be documented, and it's something that needs to be reported. It is a chargeable offense. And that circus that occurred here last week, and from my understanding, repeatedly, is unacceptable. Absolutely unacceptable. The council has the option of adjourning the meeting when things are out of control, documenting the obstruction of an official proceeding, and documenting the participants. And those people can and should be barred. It is unacceptable.
You do know that's your husband.
Excuse me, I'm not done. You will have your chance. So those are the 4 things that I wanted to address, which brings me to today's, the reason I wanted to come on. Gossip, rumor, innuendo, speculation, accusation. I don't traffic in those things. I will fearlessly and ferociously protect my peace. Many people in this community.
I don't think anybody was talking about you.
They live here because they
what
they have family here. They have connection here. They ran out of gas and stayed. Got a flat tire and stayed. They moved here specifically to take advantage of the loose Medicaid laws in Colorado. I moved here for peace. For those of you who don't know me, and a few of you in this room do,
It ain't done,
I want you
Miami.
to be very clear. I was raised in the gutter of the ghetto. I was raised by sewer rats and psychopaths. The fact that I am able to control my emotions, maintain my behavior, provide myself with the luxury of dignity and integrity should mean a whole lot. I am perfectly capable of acting like an animal. I choose to behave myself. I choose to contort myself in
I don't know, Miami.
professional mannerism. I have had a confrontation with many, many, many people in this community. Not anybody has ever been able to say, I act like an animal. I should get a restraining order. I was a single mom of 2 kids who will, my oldest 2 kids will tell you the story of their very earliest vivid memory, standing at atop a playground in an apartment, a ghetto apartment where we lived when they were young, and looking out at the law enforcement activity across the parking lot as they fish a woman's decapitated head out of the dumpster. That's why I live here. My kids were 2 and 3 years old. That's why I live here. I will ferociously protect my peace. In the last 3 weeks, I have heard allegations about my family and I and the McQuestians.
Oh, no. No allegations. Facts.
Which I advise you, encourage you, if you need
Still looked up for a family tree. 2 dogs were using it.
to the county assessor's office to investigate what land I and my husband and his family own, I will be more than happy to accompany you down there. You're
This
gonna
was-
find 5 properties on record.
I already have it.
And 5 ownership deals. Okay? Not done. Your wife, Jay, during her presentation, made the accusation that Cindy has her family come to threaten and intimidate her into being silent.
I also filed a report.
Wait, I'm not done. Considering last week, after her presentation, was the first time that Jason ever opened his mouth, and he and I are the only ones that ever come, I can only assume
This was all on video. Y'all know that,
This is your
right?
time to talk. If you don't like it, there's the door.
Hey,
She was, excuse me.
Jason interrupted
wait,
me, so
wait,
yeah, I can.
I'm not done. I can only assume that you meant that I have threatened you or intimidated
I
you.
filed that report.
I'm not done.
Tomorrow
I'm
I'll
not
get the restraining order.
done. When you
And you
started
won't
your,
come in here.
when you started your presentation, you made an accusation that Cindy brings her family to.
Because you do, just like you are right now.
And threaten.
Bonnie, you're doing it right now.
I have not ever threatened.
It was all recorded. I recorded all of it,
I have
just
not
like this
ever
right now.
threatened anybody.
I went home and immediately filed the report.
Okay, we're not gonna be attacking people, please.
She can attack me though?
Nobody's attacking anybody.
Tomorrow I'll get that restraining order on your brother tomorrow, Cindy. Or I can call the sheriff now and do it.
The accusation has been made that Jason
Maybe you
physically
shouldn't
and
be
verbally
stealing paperwork from the city, Kim.
No, he verbally.
This I got from,
Okay, Jack, your camera.
I was in Judge Ian's office this
Hey,
morning.
Jack, your camera.
Okay.
Sorry, I apologize.
Please let me finish. Anybody that knows Jason finds it laughable. We have heard it all over town. And everybody without exception.
They're gonna love what I say now.
Jason threatens somebody. My only advice to you, Jay, not only as
This,
Kim's husband,
let's talk
but
about
also
this.
as her legal
Let's talk about
representative.
this.
I don't need to see that evidence. I have no question whatsoever. Take it to the sheriff's office. That's all I can tell you. I am so certain of the fact that Jason didn't threaten anybody. Take it to the sheriff's office.
It's on YouTube, Bonnie.
When you take that, please take the entire video.
It's already been
Excuse me.
reported.
Take the entire video, because not only was an employee of this community threatened to get her ass kicked, but another member of the community. I'm talking about. If you have evidence of that, Jay,
It's on YouTube, I'm telling you.
Take it to the sheriff's office.
Honey, I recorded it above the sheriff. That council, I didn't get to finish. You adjourned the meeting. When Jason interrupted me, no, you didn't stop anything.
Kim, I was the only one.
Bonnie, you are wrong. Plain and simple wrong.
I was the only one in the room.
You are wrong. You are wrong. You are a liar and you are wrong. That's why it's on video.
All right, Miss Ramos, is that all your comments?
Few things that I've learned in the last 30 years that I've lived in this community. I'd like to share with some of our newest community members, Jay and Kim.
Been here 12 years.
Excuse me?
Been here 12 years.
8 years, you said the other week.
No, I said I've been your friend for 8. I've been here 12.
Regardless.
Oh, that was the trash truck driver that works for this city.
Along the way. You need to learn how to divide there are people in this community.
Lori, she signed up to talk on the
There
agenda.
are people in this community.
This
who
isn't like public comment.
My friends, my allies, useful idiots, and then there are people I'd rather not know. I'm not going to tell you how I see you guys. I'm not your adversary. I'm just trying to share wisdom. Another wisdom
That is a great idea.
Is everyone is connected.
I hope you enjoy
We're
this.
all connected. And to put it simply, be careful of the toes you step on today, for they may be attached to the ass you have to kiss tomorrow. And what I mean by that is sometimes, excuse me, sometimes there are people that you conflict with that later on you're gonna find you have.
People that have businesses and homes and their family
And
here.
another thing is, I, can very easily identify bullshit when I encounter it. And you and your husband have made several accusations and allegations.
I'll start putting the truth out there.
Excuse me, in public meetings and without fail.
Why do you want to keep attacking me then? Let's go about the pedophile your husband hired for the fire department. Let's talk about the sex ring that all around the fire department that your husband was in charge of and built for 30 years. Let's talk about all the things that I haven't put out there. You want to talk about some rumors and get loud, Bonnie? Let's get that loud then. Jason started that shit with me, just like you're starting some shit with me. Yeah, you did. You're coming in here to be on the agenda, but you're attacking me. So go ahead and say it like a woman. You couldn't say shit out there when I brought you the proof. You didn't have shit to say in my face. I said, this is why I'm mad. I don't want to hear out of you either. You know what you can do.
All right. Yeah. Meeting's over.
You come up here and attack me.
Meeting's over.
Yeah, you did. And you too, Pat.
There's no
Olson.
need. There's no need.
And Mike, you got something to say?
He doesn't have nothing to say.
You ain't got a goddamn thing to say.
He's not.
Meeting adjourned. So while we're talking about that, yeah, we're gonna bring out the pedophile and the trash company, the pedophile and the fire department. Let's go in and destroy the whole goddamn town. Charlie, we'll talk about the rest of your family. I come up here to bully me. I thought you were trying to be nice. I'm up here doing your fucking job, and your sister-in-law yelling at me. Your dog's in the dog. Your dog's in the dog.
He says, I'm gonna keep driving. And that
There should be a time limit.
I'm glad
Yeah, Miami, a little bit too late.
Lost y'all's goddamn mind. You know what, Jay? You're be done. Let the bitch have what she wants. We'll sue him, and then we'll sue her, and the whole town.
Don't know what problem you go through.
What about your wife?
That was Becca.
That was Becca, you dumbass. Hey. Yeah, I said it. I don't give a shit. Get mad.
It was you.
Your husband
No,
and your
it
wife's
wasn't.
caretaker
I have the
started all
goddamn
that
video,
mess,
Bonnie.
lady.
I filed the report on it that night. I filed the report with that ethics board that night. I know what the video said. I know. I've talked to the attorneys. I know. It's online. I know. So you can kiss my ass. There's no more words.
So you're gonna just.
No, I'm not done. Y'all can run this goddamn council. It can go on the ground. I don't care. Jay, you are done. Fuck you, Bonnie. Fuck you. Fuck you. That's what I got to say. Meeting adjourned.
There was.
Yeah, that's what I said. Don't come up here and attack me. You get mad when I have to say something back. Yeah, I am, Bonnie. I came up there and showed you paperwork. Exactly what I was talking about. And you're gonna sit there and accuse me? Yeah, I'm pissed off. Yeah, I am. After the way your husband acted towards me.
Go. Don't worry. Shame on you. Shame on you.
Her husband's gonna start shit with me, and then you want to attack me?
Shame on you, Bonnie.
No, Jay.
Okay. That's it.
It's a wrap. Well, still Sugar City. Got it going on. Representing every week. That's 2 weeks in a row now. They've been representing to the fullest, shutting it down.
I was kind of hoping that Kim would pop on, but I don't know. I hope they're all right. I hope they got home okay.
Oh man.
Listen, I don't know about you, but that was insane.
That
I
was
thought the last one was
really
a kick in the
crazy.
head. This was brutal.
I don't know, John. That's fucking crazy, bro. I'm telling
It
you.
was, yeah. I think it was wilder than last week, to be honest with you. Not to mention the fact that they were supposed to take a 15-minute thing, 15 minutes to do the executive session. They were out for like almost a half hour, 45 minutes,
Yeah, Miami, and
which
I
makes
mean
me wonder what the
Miami,
hell happened.
they should have taken a recess, right? And said, "Hey, cool your jets, and let's come back to this." But instead, they just, "Oh, that's it. Let's go." So now the people know all they got to do is make a little fucking ruckus. I mean, that wasn't that bad. We've seen way worse, but and they'll just shut the meeting down. Like that seems to be their new habit.
Yeah,
They
but they
don't go
never
to a
even voted
recess.
on. They never even voted on it. They would have had to call for a recess, right? Like you were saying. I don't
Yep.
get it.
So yeah, we're seeing a lot of failures. They fail to be educated, not for lack of us trying. Um, we've been dealing with these guys here in Sugar City for over 2 years now, and they don't want to take any advice from anybody, even their own fucking lawyer. Sadly, um, now they're taking advice from the CERSA lawyers instead because, well, that's who handles their claims. So now even with CERSA telling them they can't act a certain way, they still don't learn, it seems. So it's just, yeah,
Just wanted to let you know that
rough shape,
everybody's home and safe.
rough shape.
Awesome.
So
Awesome.
Yeah. They're getting an earful.
Uh,
and it's a small town. I mean, like everybody knows everybody, man. Like it shouldn't have to be like this, but I mean, it's pretty obvious that shit's getting fucked up. It's not being done right. So
There's
I,
nothing being done right. And, I hate to say it, but one of the issues that they had, and one of the reasons they're being sued is because they didn't want to listen when we were trying to tell them what you're doing is wrong.
I can't really tell by the picture, but I think that's Nate, right? I think can't really tell, but yeah, yeah. I mean, dude, it's I don't know. It's definitely it's definitely at one of its lowest points that I've seen it for sure. So
And you know what? And what she was saying is absolutely 100% on target when she's talking about the sexual offenders that they were hiring. And they were knowingly hiring these people. The guy that she showed a picture of was the trash truck driver, or is the trash truck driver for this town of Sugar City. And they were told straight up, if this guy reoffends while he's on the dime, they're all liable because they were made aware that this guy was a sex offender. They have a freaking guy who's a volunteer fire chief, another one on the sex offender registry. Why? Because of his charges out of Michigan. This is insane. And they're protecting him. Then we go back to 2022. Here's a great one. Everybody may remember this guy, Perfecto Ihar the second. The name may not strike a chord with you until you look up former jailer Perfecto Ihar. And then you get to see his charges. It's amazing. It's like a breeding ground for these folks, and they
mm,
welcome it.
yeah, hide it. Oh
hide it.
yeah, yeah. So to answer your question, 18 to 20. Didn't really cover many of the meetings. I have seen some of the videos as we've dug through some of the evidence. I mean, I've seen you in videos, bro. Like, other than that, like, we weren't really paying much attention in 18 to 20. So I don't know. In the meeting tonight, it kind of came out. Cody Broyles invited us in. He reached out to me a few years ago and said, "Hey, Sugar City's in bad shape." You know, okay. Well, we brought him on the show. We talked. We offered advice. We pointed out the obvious, and they didn't take well to that. Like, so then they started stonewalling and everything like that. So shut down the Zoom. Just many and many things they did to try to avert us from being able to cover them after they invited us in to cover them. And
GTM, remind me again, why did they shut down the Zoom?
well, you know, foul language. They don't like being criticized and foul language, so they shut the Zoom down. So like, it's okay if the mayor uses foul language, but no,
Would it
nobody
shock
else
you
can.
if I told you that I have numerous videos of the mayor using that language towards her constituents?
Yeah,
Would it even shock
exactly.
you in the least?
Exactly. And so, yeah, they ended up shutting down the Zoom. We kind of just put Sugar on the back burner for a little bit because we've been handling a lot of other towns as well. So, and just had to wait. We had to play the waiting game, wait for everything to pan out to where we could get back in the room. So, um, luckily we was able to get the Zoom back up and going here, and we can monitor it that way. But yeah, they're in litigation. They have multiple litigations going on right this second in Sugar City because, well, simply they just don't care about people's rights, I guess. And I guess because I don't live there, I don't have rights there, is their perception on things. And they're learning the hard
Yeah.
fucking way. That's not how it goes.
Well, and hold on. Let's be clear here, because it's not even that we're fighting really for our rights. I mean, at this point we
Right.
are, because we got taken out of meetings. But the whole point for us to come into the town is to fight for the people. And I find it quite hilarious how when we go into these towns and we point out what's wrong and what's going on, the people turn against us. It's
Yeah,
like, don't let that out.
don't tell everybody. It's embarrassing. Yeah. So yeah,
Instead of actually doing something about the problem, they spend more time trying to get rid of us, which in the end they never get rid of us.
yeah, you like that, Lori? He's a staple of the show from now on. But yeah, I don't know. Cody brought us in, but then he got all funny with us, bro. To be honest with you, he didn't like how we did things, and the fact that we was telling him the way things are. At first, he was all right, but then he started getting real shifty, and then he voted to stop the Zoom. That was enough right there to tell me everything I needed to know about that guy.
Right.
So then the further we dug into him, the more we found out that, he's just putting on a show and we ain't buying it. So really,
Yeah. And I mean, and the funny part is, even though I wonder, because again, even though the Secretary of State didn't take my complaint for the election fraud that they were committing, and the fact that his girlfriend, Karina, was the one who was electioneering for him inside the polling station. And it was literally less than 15 feet from where they were casting their ballot.
Well, and
Now,
Miami, see, it's not even the language part that's a problem. Who cares? Whatever. Yeah, it might not be the most professional, but the problem is that she wouldn't allow others to use the same language she was using against them. Right? That's where it became a problem. To her, that's negative criticism she didn't want to hear, but yet she could give it, and so that's what got her ass sued.
Right.
She's not. Yeah, she's. Yeah. I don't know if she'll learn from it. Probably not, but well, I mean, time will tell. Yeah.
Well, and Miami, I don't know if you know their current financial situation, but
Yeah.
it's not too good. Like really not too good.
Yeah.
And I think when we did step in, I think it was, it had to have been after you because they did have the money in the bank when we stepped in.
Yeah.
And
It was.
that's when Cody was like, hey, we
It was.
come in, we have some issues, blah blah blah, we're losing money left and right.
Hey, so look,
And
you people, you remember some of those body cams we watched that are from back
right,
around that time? That's him in the body cam video. Be like
oh
standing to the left, right? He was mayor at the time. That's him.
yeah,
You know who he is. So it's
I
not
know.
like we just wasn't covering at the time, but we've seen, like, we know who we are. Yeah.
Come on, Kim, you got to learn how to run this thing. Bring yourself up, Kim.
Yeah, come on, Kim. But no, you did. You did.
There
You had
she
money.
is.
You had money in the account, and I mean, even as soon as we started in Sugar City, one of the first things we did was got right on the books. And even then, yeah, there was a surplus of money, and money was coming in, and that wasn't really the biggest issue. It really wasn't. Not when we first started. Now it's like it's the biggest fucking issue because, well, they don't have none. So.
and it's kind of strange because the numbers that I got originally, just on the trash alone, pickups and stuff, they were making 496,000. Where did it all go? They were trying to claim 280,000 as the budget for the trash. And I was looking at the numbers that I got from the records request, and I think total for all 6 employees was less than 200,000. And they're budgeting for 280. I'm blown away.
Yeah, they're broke.
Hey, I saw you posting on the.
They're broke. Broke as shit. I don't even know how they're gonna make this next truck payment. Act of God. Something.
Lori, in answer to your question, the reason why they wouldn't take it is because it wasn't essentially an election violation. It was a criminal violation. So by filing with the Secretary of State, they were wonderfully kind enough to give me the Colorado Revised Statute to look up the law that they violated. And essentially, every one of them, the mayor voting early before the polls opened, Eric Roberts casting his ballot before the polls were open. All this is on video, by the way. And then the mayor pro temp Cody's girlfriend, Karina, doing her electioneering. They're all criminal acts.
Oh,
So that's why I pointed to the attorney and said, as an officer of the court, you're going to have to pursue those criminal charges against these three.
Well, you
That's-
guys
Because
want to
now I
know?
put it in his hands.
That's
You
funny,
He knows about
Miami. You can always get a hold of us, Miami. We're easy to get a hold of on Facebook. My email is on my YouTube channel. You people's is you people at Free Press.
Hey, good. I think he's on his way to my house right now.
Yeah. Well, either way, like I say, you can get a hold of us anytime. So.
He was the mayor here before John Del Rio was.
Yeah, I was just telling you people that you know, we know him from some of those videos that we've been watching, you know.
And about the election stuff, they did hear us. All of our complaints did not go ignored. Apparently, the entire board, they set term limits for 4 years, not realizing that they can't set their own term limits, that those don't apply to them, that they only apply to Jay. So they're all up at the election. So before that big explosion y'all just witnessed, the only council members that would have been left to save Sugar City would have been Jay, Gary, and Joe. However, I'm pretty sure they just pushed it over the bounds with Jay and Gary and Vicky and me. So Sugar City is in deep shit now. I think we only have like 2 more meetings before the election.
Oh wow, that close?
Yeah, so Cody's gone, Cindy's gone, Ron Rusher's gone.
Well, and that's what they were saying, and I don't think people picked it up either, especially the person that has the restraining order. Is her name Terry?
Tracy.
Tracy, sorry. Tracy was complaining about you guys making ADA. What her complaint was that you guys needed to make accommodation for her to be able to be on the board or to be able to attend the meetings if the other person ends up on the board. And I don't think that she was quite understanding the fact that the PPO actually takes over any ADA, and the fact that she's trying to use medical to attend the meetings. I don't know. That just seems like a big fight that's not even up to you guys, because Cindy and somebody else said it themselves. They ain't gonna be there.
Yeah.
And I don't think anybody caught it.
They didn't get it. And when her sister-in-law was running her mouth in the back about somebody should file complaints, what her sister-in-law didn't know is, of course, I ran home and immediately filed the complaints. Of course I did that, you know. And of course it was her husband, and I did record it, of course, and post it everywhere. And of course the allegations that I said are true, you know.
Well, and that's what we were joking about. It's like, obviously she hasn't seen the videos, but the videos are out there, which is the funny part. And yeah, it's like, you know, I love people that sit there and they make underhanded threats. You know, she thinks that she wasn't threatening anybody, but she was pretty much threatening anybody.
Yeah. And then I was thinking, if you were mad about the gossip you heard, wait till you see the copies of the reports I filed. That's really going to piss you off.
Well, and then it was that her that accused you of stealing paperwork out of the office?
Yeah, and you know what's funny about that? The paperwork that I'm assuming someone has access to the cameras happens to be a pamphlet about Crowley County that the Crowley County Heritage Center printed up. It's about the history of Sugar City. And Cindy said she wanted a copy, and I wanted a copy. And so I made a copy for me, myself, and a copy for the public.
Well, and I don't think people understand that you can make copies. I mean, even if you're working in the office, you can go, hey, I'd like a copy of this. Here's a Cora request. There's the Cora request. Can you make me a copy of this, please?
I tried to tell them.
And then you can take that document out of the office, because that is your copy, because it is public information.
I tried to tell them if they knew what you guys were Cora requesting, they wouldn't be worrying about what I'm seeing.
That lady, Bonnie, she had such a big heart on for you, swinging it around the room. She was targeting you. It was kind of funny. Like, it was quite obvious. Even though she would keep saying Jay, but then she would fucking address you. Like, and talk about you, and then she'd say Jay, and then she'd talk about you some more. Like I don't think the public meetings to talk about you. Like, if she's got a beef with Jay, she should probably have a fucking beef with Jay.
They
Not
bait me.
saying Jay and
They
then
bait
calling
me.
you out. That's just fucking weird to me.
They
You
want to
know?
fight me. They bait me all the time. I told
I'm
them.
just saying, like that's not a place for that meeting. There's no redress to you. You're a citizen. You know what I mean? If they want to redress Jay, go for it, like all day.
See, but
But
here's the issue, right? Here's the issue, and I'm not an attorney, right? So I don't know Jack, but here's the problem. The attorney's sitting there, he's seeing this. The issue here is that she is not talking to the items specifically that she put on the agenda. When she started making the personal attacks at Kim, the attorney should have stepped in and said, that is not what you're here about. You cannot address another member of the public. You need to address the council members. And that's what he should have done. And he didn't. And that's what's disturbing, in my opinion.
Shit, the whole fucking thing. The old lady that's
Well-
sitting in at the table with the glasses on and the long hair, that's the lady that was sitting outside in the truck before the election. She was watching, being the lookout for Eric and them so they could break into town hall.
Well, and I seriously would suggest that anybody that would like to speak go up to that podium because it's got that black thing on it. It's called a microphone. People can hear you a whole lot better when you're speaking into the microphone. That's the whole point behind spending all that money on that sound system, is so that way everybody can hear you and you didn't have to yell from the back of the room.
I think that's 2 meetings in a row now that we have not done any town business.
You know what's scary too about that, Kim? All they did was say, meeting adjourned, everybody go home. There was nothing. There was no votes, no nothing. That's insane.
No good arguments, no good county or town
We
business.
voted for the hire.
hey, I know
Well,
there's like 3 of you guys running the show, and I'm stuck in the basement.
Oh God,
Who's running this show?
Kim is supposed to be running this show.
I'm sorry, man. I thought you were up here. I could hear you.
The owner came back, so you got to learn. You're going to be running podcasts. You got to do this stuff.
Okay.
It's all right.
Is
It's
it
all
back
right.
on here now?
Hold on. He's got a second one. He's got a second one going because he switched over to his phone. So we're going to take this one down. That good citizen is going down, and this one's coming up. I know it looks like the same thing, but it's a different device.
Because you have 2 also.
Yeah, because I'm on 2 devices as well.
I got you.
My microphone wasn't working very well on my computer.
I
so
know
had
we
to
make
switch
it
over
we
to my phone.
we make it look so smooth on the screen, you know. Nobody understands everything goes on behind the scenes, but
That's
we're
why
pros. We did this once.
That's why I put y'all in charge. I was like, no, man, I just want to own it. Y'all can run it. That's bad, I know, but
So, Kim, I have $1 million question.
What's that?
You don't have to answer it if you don't want to, but did somebody get served some paperwork or no?
I think we adjourned before that, but Jay did type up some paperwork for Cody. That paperwork.
Yeah.
Jay, did you talk to Cody about him reaching out to the media? Did you give him that paperwork?
It was brought up with the Sursa attorney and Mr. Johnston and the entire.
Nope. That's executive session stuff, Jay. We don't talk about executive session. Nope. Executive session. If it happened in executive session, we can't know about it, Jay.
Okay.
Well, then we don't know.
Well, tomorrow I won't be on the board, so it won't fucking matter.
Oh, snap.
Shall I tell y'all? Sugar City is fucked right now.
My wife, 2 meetings in a row. We've adjourned 2 meetings before the trustee report because of Cindy Carley's brother, his sister-in-law, or her sister-in-law, and her caregiver. That is 3 strikes. Cindy Carley now has a personal problem. Her brother, Jason Carley, and Bonnie Ramos, the people that don't understand that they're not supposed to attack people who are on the agenda, and they're not supposed to attack people who aren't on the agenda. And it was Jason Carley who said he was going to kick Kim's ass out of town. So I think we're going to have to address all that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
They've gone too far. They're about
You know, it's funny.
Hey,
It's
I've
funny
been
because,
kicked out of town before too. You should have seen the hematoma to prove it.
Well,
you
I'm
know,
not going to let
and
a
here's the other thing.
280-pound man threaten a 100-pound woman with brain damage because he doesn't like that his big sissy is getting picked on for getting fired for fucking up Fowler.
You know,
well,
here's what's funny. Here's what's funny, Jay. Right?
I've got to step in the other room.
Is my guess is that, and if I remember correctly, we were in a meeting where I got that same threat from the same gentleman.
Was it
Wasn't that
her
odd?
brother that did it
Oh,
to
yeah.
you too?
Oh yeah, it was one of the first meetings I attended that he threatened me, and I called it out in the next meeting afterwards. I addressed that issue with the mayor, and well, I don't know, but hey, we do because we have the video, and clearly, his words to you sounded pretty much the same words that I heard said to me.
That's what I told him tonight. I've got the video, man. I posted it. I know I'm telling
Yeah.
the truth.
What's funny
I don't think.
is they seem like they're all talk, and I don't think they realize the talk is a crime just as much as doing it. So you might as well just be about it. You know,
Yeah.
like they're
And
gonna
I
sit there and run their fucking mouth, dude. They might. It's a crime just to run their mouth like that. Why not? Why not shut the fuck up and do something? Like, I don't get it, dude. I'm just saying, because this is years of them talking shit, and they ain't never done nothing except
That's
run
what
their
I told
fucking
him.
mouths.
I didn't hide
So
any of it. I said it pretty loud.
it's just funny to me, you know.
So guys, what is your name online?
I'm Nathan Dinsmore.
Oh, Nate's here. He was just online, but he just traveled over here because it's easier.
Yeah, he's Miami.
I got you. Well, yeah. We're gonna remind you, Nate, that we are still live. We are still live. So, but I tell you what,
this is a free speech channel, man. Feel free to speak your mind.
Man, I tell you what, I wish you guys were around a couple years ago when I was running through the mix because some more voices out there on the more would have been more the merrier, that's for sure. So it's nice to hear that.
Well, it's funny
the battle
you
may
say
be
that,
hard, at
'cause-
least just guys keeping into it. So that's always nice to hear.
It's funny that you say that because we were there 2 years ago. Cody called us to come in there. And then Cody decided to get us out of there by killing the Zoom. That was what
He's
brought
staying
us, that's what kind of started the whole thing, was Cody bringing us in, asking us to come and help.
Yeah, when I first moved into town, I've only been in Sugar City since like 2010 after I got out of the Army. And, I hadn't really fucking known a lot of people on the council and stuff. It just kind of came about. And one of the things I realized is that you never really know what you're going to get into when you get into those fucking friggin' situations. It's so it kind of sucks to hear that Cody went that direction. But like I said, you just never know who's going to do what when they get in that position. So, but I know
we'd hope the best, right? Like I talked to him, lots of talking with him, dude, and yeah, I'd hope we were going to be able to turn things around. Started figuring out where's the issues, and and trying to get the meeting straightened around, and yeah, they didn't like it. I don't know if he was pressured or what, but I mean, final straw is they definitely voted to shut down the meeting, and he was a yes for shutting down the Zoom. What the fuck is that supposed to tell anybody, right?
Oh, Nate was a part of the great hard drive conspiracy. He was the
Yeah.
one they said broke into town hall
Oh,
and
yeah.
stole the hard drive.
Yeah, I seen those videos. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I watched through all those hours of videos. So what I'm saying. I'm familiar with Nate from all those hours of videos I watched.
Sorry for you.
That's what we do, man. It's part, we have to investigate, right? So we have to do our due diligence.
Due diligence. I don't know how much you guys want to get. That 314307 I was bringing up before when I shot it to the channel there. That's Colorado Revised Statute 314307 is an act that's been used 4 times since 1899, which has been pushed through up to the state level under contestation. I'm the 5th person to do it since 1899 without contestation. So my biggest thing that I learned was that pulling up all that, I removed the wrong council member, which kind of came back to bite me in my ass because I didn't even know who was trying to screw me at the time. So I understand what it can be like in that situation. I don't know what the hell is going on. So at the same time, I got a lot of criticism on those guys. I got to feel for them at the same time. But when something smells friggin' wrong, it's going to be wrong. That's one blatant thing that I picked up around here is that it usually is 100%. Like when I got out of there, and I'm sorry if I'm rambling on too much here, our finances were looking great. I had us 2 brand new trash trucks that we were paying $32,000 for like annually as our payment. Guys were doing good.
2 more payments on
Overhead was doing great. After I got out of there, you want to see some videos? I have a video of my election judge faking a head injury to clear out the building so other people can go in the back door.
Oh yeah.
But anyway, so it's unfortunate. I don't know where I was going with that.
Vicky,
It's everywhere. It's everywhere, Nate. It's everywhere. We're in a lot of towns, and it's everywhere, brother. It's sad, but it's true.
At the moment, Vicky is on the phone with Jay, so she may join in too because Vicky is pissed.
One thing that I noticed, or one thing that I used, is a really good way. So I wasn't originally from here; I just kind of moved in here and then became mayor. So I had like that much full working against me. But
hold on, Nate. How did you become mayor being a transplant? I mean, you weren't from there. You don't belong there, Nate.
So,
or is that just us?
I mean, just from the video, you're a younger fella too, right?
Yeah, I'm 35 now. I think 36.
Right. Yeah. So yeah, you was a younger fella in the position, and that's good to see, man. I think that it's that generation that should be sitting up there. That's my opinion, but.
So this is how we're. You guys can record all this. You can do it with what you want. This is public information kind of stuff. So back when I got in Army, I first moved here. Me and a whole bunch of buddies. This story's gonna sound crazy. We used to grow a lot of weed, and when we did that, we took care of everybody in town. Everything from school shoes to food in the fridge, backpacks, that little peddly shit like that. So we had a good reputation in the community. About 2013, all that broke apart. I kept a regular job for some years. And one week, I had like 8 people come to my door asking me to take care of the very issues that everybody's kind of seeing today on the council. Same kind of issues, not these same issues, but the same rhythm. So I'm like, all right, I blow it off for about a week or 2, and I start sitting around, and they want me to jump on council. So I'm talking to a buddy of mine at the time, Mike, and I'm like, hey, for shits and grins, why don't we look at this? And we're like, all right, let's play their system. They had 2 seats come up. At the time, there was a nepotism issue. You had the mayor, you had a daughter on council, brother on council, cousin on council, and somebody else on council. Can't remember who it was. So we're like, okay, they had 2 seats come up. So we're like, we'll play the good old boy game. So we get on the seats there, get on. And the first thing I do is I start doing all my research. And over the period of about probably like a month or 2, I'd give myself a quick rundown of state constitutional law and municipal law, and I start doing all the research. And I mean, I'm going back to the 1800s. I'm doing old school stuff, and as long as it hasn't been null and voided, you can still enact it at the municipal level. You don't have to fight anything at state level. So once I got all that figured out, I started to drum up that 314307 that I told you guys about. Now, what that is, as you probably saw, it's pretty much a quasi-judicial process held amongst your elected peers. The crazy part is this applies statewide. You could do this all the way up to the friggin' governor if you wanted to, if you had enough people to do it and it was done the right way. What it is, it's like I said, a quasi-judicial process. It's not an official court proceeding, but it's a court-style proceeding held amongst your elected peers to see if this person should be in that chair. You have to go out and get all your own evidence, which I did. That's when I learned that just genuinely being a jerk is a violation of Colorado municipal law in some degree. I can't remember the exact section it's in, but it's in the governmental municipal code handbook that I had. Anyway, got a whole bunch of stuff together, held a trial. We had I can't remember who Judge Manley was at the time. I know he wasn't a circuit, but he traveled around the counties. You're gonna have to forgive me for not remembering that term, but he traveled around through multiple counties. So he was a recognized judge, and he was our hearing officer. We voted to have him pretty much proceed over the trial to make sure nobody's rights were violated. And then the elected officials would actually make the vote. So we went through that process, did the vote. Gentleman was removed, and then he was put back on because I forgot to put it on the agenda. But one tool that I did aside all that, which was really long-winded too, was I used public mass as a way, as I hate to use the term weapon, but as a tool. And when they get a lot of people and they're confronted with the wrong stuff and you commit them with the right things, they get forced into a position that they're going to either retreat fully, as in quit, tuck tail, and run, or it's just going to be like some of the shows we see. But that's honestly the way it's usually gets handled around here, is when you're in the right, you have force, like visual force of people watching. I packed my town halls. I made sure my town halls were packed, and I knew what I was talking about to the best of my ability.
Speaking of stuff that was packed, are you sure you weren't a victim?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
A victim of incompetence and negligence, probably, but you know.
I mean, you didn't have a couple extra drinks one night.
That's right.
I called. I was like, Nate, are you sure you're not a victim?
I mean, we've heard the stories, bro. We've heard the stories. So
Yeah, I've heard some of the recent ones come out in years. Shit, man.
it's a small world. It's a small world, dude.
I've never had my issues. It's one of those things. It's never had my issues, so I don't have an issue, kind of thing.
Right.
One night, Nate and I
went fucking south.
We were
No pun
hanging out.
intended.
We were hanging out one night, and I was like, "So, Nate, tell me about the strip show." And I just randomly made that statement. There was no context to it at all. And Nate was like, "How did you know about the burlesque?"
My girlfriend walked me into a Halloween burlesque show in college, and I'm a rather tall cowboy, dude. It's all I wear. So of course my big tall white ass got pulled up there to have a dance off. I wasn't gonna lose.
It wasn't. It was not the only dance off.
It was nothing crazy or anything like that. I didn't get naked up on stage, but yeah, it was funny.
When Nate's on
I had
stage,
that long Luffy thing for a while too.
When Nate's on stage, he wears my bras and his cowboy boots.
Anyway. Hey, you gotta have fun every now and then.
All right.
But
all right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here. Greatly appreciate you. It's been 3 hours. I'm pretty sure everybody's ready to go to bed.
Yes.
I would like to talk to that girl on the 4th and Nate and Jay and John and Good Citizen after. So please stay in, and we will talk to you in a minute. Thank you.
Thank you for joining us.
Hasta luego.
Everybody have a good night.
Folks. I lost my fucking wallet with
Yo, check the mic. 1, 2, hear the flow supreme. This ain't a dream, it's the Constitution scheme. 7 articles laid the groundwork, no fakes, no fiction. But the people cried, where's the specific conviction? So James Madison stepped up, pen game was strong, said, we'll add the rights, that's where we belong. The Bill of Fates, Amendments 1 to 10, that's the start, the OG guarantee, straight from the heart. Let's get it right now with Amendment Uno. Religion, speech, press, assembly. Yeah, you know, pretending the government. Air out your grievances, say what you want unless you're causing serious deviations. True threats, Amendment 2, it's not for show. It's the right to bear arms. Militia needs protection, keep the nation safe from harms. The Third Amendment is the peace treaty for the crib. No force quartering the soldiers, get that on the rib. Number 4, police pull up, that's the search is easy. Stop me to warrant, gotta have probable cause or that bus is a fly. Fifth Amendment hits hard, that's the due process chain. Grand jury for serious crime or you walk in the rain. No double jeopardy, can't try you twice, that's a fact. And I plead the 5th, cause I'm not turning my back.
Knowledge is power.
Yeah. Yeah, we got the flow, the constitutional glow from 1 to 15. Watch the knowledge grow with the supreme law. Yeah, it runs the whole nation. Wrap these lines back. Perfect your civil education, know your rights, Lord. Don't ever sleep. The promises we made, the ones we gotta keep. From liberty to justice, or your file will be. Amendments 1 to 15 can't be beat. We got the flow, the constitutional glow from 1 to 15. Watch the knowledge grow. It's the supreme law. Yeah, it runs the whole nation. Wrap these lines back. Perfect your civil education. 76. I need my defense in a flash. Speedy trial by jury, lawyer.
I just want to say thank you to the 5 people watching. We love the loyal listeners all the way to the end. Thank you so much.
For the legal crash, gotta face my accuser. Here the charges read clean. The justice system working like a well-oiled machine.
7.
7 in civil court. When the money gets thick, a jury trials, you're right. Better learn all the tricks. 8th Amendment checks the judge. Gotta keep it fair, no excessive bail.